Can you hear me, guys? Okay, I see it. So what's going on, everybody? This is D Durrell. This decided to do it early morning live stream, kind of impromptu. Just wanted to talk about the fuckery in the sector. Just came from Slander God. Was over there watching for a little bit. Um, just wanted to come in, and I'm probably going to be on for about 45 minutes to an hour. And have a little, just a little simple live stream and just wanted to chop it up with you all before I go to bed. So don't usually do these type of live streams, but I decided I'm gonna go ahead and do one for tonight. So we had a very eventful night tonight, as you all know. Your boy, the Speakeasy, representing the good guys. He basically won tonight against Conscious Energy. I think he was supposed to debate somebody named Skull Drag. She didn't show up. A lot of controversy behind her not showing up. My boy Conscious Energy thought he was gonna run away with the money. Then all of a sudden they made sure he had to work for the money. So those things occurred. Eventually, we had people that were wanting to debate, and we finally got, um, the Speakeasy, which was not the first person who was supposed to debate. It was supposed to be LB. Then from LB, it became Tiffany. Then Tiffany to somebody else, and you know, things kind of went the way they went. And the Speakeasy was volunteered. Um, don't know exactly whether he was for or against polygamy, whether or not he was or not was irrelevant. But he basically decided to go ahead and engage in the debate. To be honest with you guys, it really wasn't a good debate. Hey, Miss T Pre, what's going on, sis? How you doing? Glad for you to come in. Just decided to do it kind of an impromptu. Just wanted to talk about the fuckery in the sector, things that are going on in the sector. I know everybody's over there about Slander God, so I don't know if he ended his show or whatever, but I wanted to definitely talk about it. I was going to go live tonight, and then I decided not to. Um, and then once I got on the panel tonight, I pretty much decided I was going to wait. And then after everybody was talking, but I got some questions to ask y'all. Shout out to TP, shout out to everybody in the chat right now. I got some questions because first question, I need to know what the hell going on with Dr. Bombay. I'm not privy to. They saying Dr. Bombay was talking to trainees on the goddamn phone with we on lock, and I don't agree with the shit. I don't believe it. But Dr. Bombay did make a showing tonight on Slender God's channel. So I don't know the basis for all of that shit. But people was going at him hard, and Remix Lifeguard's a messy ass Negro, so he was definitely running that into the ground. So uh, I don't know the basis of that. Anybody want to come up? That's the the link there if you want to come up. This is basically an open panel to talk about the fuckery in the sector. As you all know, man, I don't get in the fuckery like I used to. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest. I don't. Um, I'm doing it over this weekend, and since the little situation with Scary Ann, I decided to do a few things. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Tomorrow, my content will not be um the sector content. What's up, Germ on the board? Um, T Pre said I just missed it, just came back home. I feel you. Um, Tomorrow my content um is gonna be on some Manosphere stuff. I got a bunch of emails. People want me to do some content on Cynthia G for those that are not familiar with her and talking about her talking points, and that's actually what I'm gonna focus on tomorrow. The the content I did earlier today was basically content from my brother BMT, people that I know from other black sectors of YouTube, and we decided to talk about Dr. Dre and his daughter, the dynamics of their relationship. I'm gonna be honest, my content for tomorrow is gonna reflect that. I have a live stream tomorrow night around 9:30 that I have to engage in, talking about I think it's going to be focused on the black family. And I'm probably not going to be doing any more dissector content until probably maybe next Friday. Maybe next Friday. Now I do want to bring up one thing, and this is because I know we don't talk about Umar, brother Umar, Dr. Umar, as much, and I don't usually talk about Umar as much either. Um, I bring him up for various things here and there. I basically talk about things in support of Umar when people try to spread false narratives about him, and I go about correcting it because I really that's how I kind of got into this in the first place, just on misinformation in YouTube, basically misinformation. And so and that's kind of my purpose. But as far as me going out, like I used to back in the day, in regards to Umar, I really don't. I am going to talk about at some point about not being able to get an interview or secure that interview. I made a decision this week not to commit to going to the event on September the 18th. I'm sorry, September the 11th. And the reason is not that I don't want to. The reason is because my son is going to be involved in football games and things like that, and I commit to support my son. Also, I have volunteered my time and money into things that he needs for that. So I'm deciding not to necessarily. Uh, I'm not going to miss out on things to support my son to go to Delaware. I was trying to arrange a situation where if he didn't have to play, or at least if he played on Thursday night, or because in Texas they play football on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights. So if he played on a Thursday, I would be able to leave on Friday, be there on Friday night. But my son plays on a Friday night, and I'm not about to have him playing a game and then we on a flight the next morning and stuff like that. I'm not going to do that. He needs to rest and heal and from the games and so forth for the weekend. So um, I made a decision not to go, and I really, really was ready to go, and I wanted to meet people and engage and participate. But unless some things change, I'm not going to commit. I decided to forego that particular event. So what's up, Chaos Rain? What's up, T Pre?
Hello.
Hey
Hello.
there.
All
Hey,
right. What's on your
Now
mind? What's on your
I have
mind, Chaos?
I have time now. What about I say? I was gonna say, I noticed you said in the previous stream about, the discipline part. Um, I think a lot of black people, some now that's parents for for I recognize maybe 20 years, maybe 25 years. Some of them don't take the approach to beating their children. Not like it's like severe beating, but just like beating them if they need to. For like,
You
that's
mean
what the
using corporal punishment?
that's what they call it. That's what that's
That's the technical term.
okay. Corporate punishment, yeah. Cause I gone through my stage of my youth, and I can't speak for everybody else. But normally when I think back on it now, and I say it's not too much a bad thing depending on every parent. Every parent's different when they deal with corporate punishment. But I would probably agree if you mentioned that. Yeah, it is a necessity because overall, because you don't want your children to feel that certain behaviors don't really have no serious consequence, like very consequence, because it's not nice.
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
one time f up, and I'm not saying that you're gonna get beaten as an adult out there in the streets. No, we're saying you gotta know that I'm doing this, and not only you do the corporate punch, but you explain why. The problem, Deidre, you can't just assess beat your children for everything and just don't do no explanation. You get me? They're not gonna learn nothing like that. That's why I'm not advocating, or most parents say don't really do it. Corporal punishment. Last time I checked, mostly it's done by the women if they still do it. But if you're gonna go through that process, It has to be for a real legit reason, and you must sit there and explain to your children because they gotta learn that actions will not be tolerated. Certain actions, you get me? And I think that's not being done enough in the household. People when they hear corporal punishment, they say just beat them to a certain point and they're gonna get. No, you have to explain because your child is a human being, is an intelligent being. It must learn the ways of their wrongs and saying, I'm doing this that it's gonna hurt me, but it's gonna damn sure hurt you even worse. You get me? That to take to this direction just to make a point. You get me?
Right.
So yeah.
Okay. In regards to the corporal punishment, I pretty much I'm a person that does believe in spankings, but I
Hmm.
caution parents to not allow spanking to be the primary method of raising your children. I think that
Exactly.
uh, corporal punishment is more effective when you're also using other means, and also when you're showing your children love and respect and appreciation and things like that. If you're doing those things and the children feel that way, they're probably going to respond to you in ways in which it should be used in a minimal, you know, uh, amount of time. I mean, minimal occurrences. So, um, I'm not saying that you should not spank your children, but I think that there are other options that should be used in conjunction to using corporal punishment. So I'm gonna go to T Pre. How you doing, sis? T Pre, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. How you doing?
Hey Queen, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
I'm not really sure what y'all talked about tonight. Was it about corporal punishment? Punishment?
No, he just brought something up earlier from another live stream because we were talking about he's bringing up something from a live stream I did earlier, but um what I was really gaining for tonight was just talking about the sector, the Umar sector, just talking about things that are going on. There's a lot of
Hmm.
craziness
A
that's been
lot.
happening.
Yeah.
I just came from Slender God's channel, and there's some things that I was not privy to. There were some things I was involved in recently over the last couple of days,
Yeah.
and it's been wild. So uh,
I've
you
had
know,
um I've had some opinions about what's happened too,
okay,
but I had to go back and look.
okay,
And I've always said this to all of y'all, all of the men on this side. I've always said this. That there is a woman that is a feminist. I don't really agree with feminism, but I will say that I understand because
okay,
there is a woman that is a feminist, and behind every feminist is a failed matriarch. Somebody hurt her somewhere,
okay,
and I understand that.
right,
So I get it about Carrie Ann. I really do.
right.
I really like her for real. I don't have a problem with her, but
But see the
I got
thing about it,
issues.
let
I
me
do
say
have issues with what she said, but
right,
I get it. I get it though,
right,
and I think everybody as a whole, and this is probably a teaching point for all of us, because I think that there's some things that we all can understand and learn from what she says.
right.
I really do get what she says. I do.
Now
We don't agree on things because I've had strong black men in my family. Strong black. I got strong black sons. You know, I have a strong black father, so I get it.
right,
But at the same time, I get what she's saying.
right.
I
See,
really do.
see,
I
my
really
my,
do.
my thing is, from my perspective, and I hear and I understand as a black woman, and I'm not saying I understand, but I grew up with um around a lot of strong black women. They didn't necessarily use that term, but it was in their actions. They believed in supporting black men and so forth, but they were strong in nature. They were supportive in nature, and at
Right.
the same time, they were also feminine and so forth. And they believed in the black family, and they believed in black men being the head of the household, but at the same time, you know, that didn't mean that they didn't have an opinion and would stress their opinion and so forth. And also the fact that, you know, I grew up uh in a household in which I had three sisters that were older than me, a lot older than I am, and I was like the brother, the brother that they, everybody wanted, because they had, it was a household of women. So in saying that, I have, I've always gravitated throughout my life. um I've always gotten along with females better than men. Not that I didn't get along better with men, but because I never had issues. I have mostly male friends, but the few female friends I had, I've always were closer to female friends than, and I've always had positive and productive relationships with women. But
Right.
but but
Same
but
with me with men.
yeah. So and it's
Mhm.
out, and it's just a natural thing. I just think it's natural. And but
Yeah,
see,
because my father is excellent.
yeah,
He's
eh,
not the best. We've had problems.
right.
I've cussed my dad out, and I
Ooh,
ain't like a lot of stuff that he said. My father's a Jehovah Witness, though. So
right. Oh yeah, I remember
that-
you talking. You know what? Funny you
yeah,
said that, because I actually thought about you the other day, because I remember you talked about some JW stuff, and
yeah.
I
I'm gonna
actually,
put a video on it
I
sometime
actually,
during my vacation. I'm on vacation now, so
oh, okay, I actually
we'll do a video
received,
on it. But
I,
I'll tell you though, I do understand where she's coming from. I really
right,
do, and
right,
I need Black men to understand that. Like, it's deeper than what she's just talking.
yeah,
It's
it
not
is,
about
it's
talking shit,
right,
and that's just the pain,
right,
and that's unpain, that's pain that hasn't been dealt with. And I
Ex-
get it. I really get it.
yeah, and that's exactly what I was saying. I said she has some pain and trauma that she's
Yeah,
not dealing with.
absolutely.
And unfortunately, as I have told many people, as a mental health professional,
Hmm.
this platform is not a place for you to try to connect and think that you're going to heal from telling everybody your trauma, because in
Right,
return you
right,
expect people to respond to your trauma the way you respond to it. And that's
right.
and
Because
that's yeah.
and I want to say this, D, because I unfortunately, in a way that I didn't really want to, I explained to the world that I was molested as a child. Okay. And I was molested as a child by my grandfather. And it was painful. I didn't understand what happened to me. It took me years to get over it. But one thing that I had to get over was the fact that everybody else might not understand what I went through. And so I had to deal with what I dealt with. I went through counseling, I went through different situations to get over it. I'm not over it per se.
Now you can
I
never get
really
over
do
it.
get it.
You
I
learn
really
to,
get it.
yeah,
I
you
really
learn to
get
live better
trauma.
with it. Yeah,
Yeah, I really understand trauma, you know, and trauma will follow you through life. There might not be times where other people might not understand what you dealt with,
right.
but I understand it. I really do.
Now see, you see, in you saying that, when I first interacted with her, I actually didn't. I mean, I was skeptical about her in a sense,
Right.
but
Mhm.
this lady knew nothing. This lady, and so my thing is, what I was trying to convey to her was the fact that you have these strong points of view, and you, about not just things that you think about, but also content creators. And for instance, she didn't know anything about me knowing anything about mental health. She didn't know anything about that. She didn't know anything
Right.
about. All she knew was that she went on some panels from the Lenin Honor Sector where they said D. Durrell's an evil person and unprofessional. That's
Right.
it.
And that's where I came at her from. But at the same time, coming from a trauma standpoint, I really understand. I do. I get it. And she's not going to get that.
Right. But
If she's not healed, if she's not healed and in a place of healing, she's not going to get what you're saying.
I didn't even, to be honest with you, I was really just really trying to talk to her in a surface level, just
Right.
to kind
You
of
didn't
see.
get it. Yeah, you didn't
Yeah,
understand.
and
Yeah.
she was in this, you black man, and just this whole thing, and I understand that because I cancel people who go through that. Matter of fact, and I was just telling everybody on my Life Solutions channel, I've done about um maybe 6 or 7 domestic violence um um videos about
Mhm.
domestic violence and trauma and things, sexual abuse, physical abuse in the black community.
Yeah,
And I'm in the process of accrediting my company to provide those services. And I just completed some training and things like that because I want to make that a bigger part of my business and so forth. And it's like you, in doing that, coming from a place of hurt, you have to be able to, if let's say, you know, you start saying things in general terms and people are telling you that, hey, you this that may be a little bit extreme. Now I understand as a clinician that her place of hurt comes from her experience, the fact that whatever she went through had a heavy influence on why she perceived things in that manner.
absolutely. Yeah,
However,
I
yeah,
really get it though.
yeah, and but however, you cannot expect everybody to see things the way you see things. And if I
Yeah,
don't
but
see,
yeah, but Darrell, can I say something?
sure,
It took me years. It took me years, okay, to understand that and I'm not talking about black men, I'm talking about every man.
right, right,
It took me years to understand that a man is not trying to hurt me.
right,
It really took me years.
right,
I got married, had kids, and everything after that. It took me years of counseling, understanding,
right,
because I was a child when I was molested. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I didn't
exactly.
understand. I really didn't get it,
Mm-hmm.
but I understand it now. I
But
do.
and my thing is that, and I was kind of saying when they said more stuff because I didn't know she did a live stream last night, and they said that she kind of talked about she leaving and things like that. But they
I wish
said,
I was there because I would have talked to her.
yeah, and the thing about it is, she said something about where I came here so that I could talk to black men. I'm like, I don't get it. You said, I don't. I'm gonna have to go back and I don't know what panel she was on that they were talking about it, but
I don't
for
know
me,
either, but
yeah, but for
she took her channel down, and I
right.
feel bad about that. I really do. I really, really do, because
I really, I'm gonna be honest
I
with you.
feel like
I don't.
I feel like I could have said more.
I
Even myself.
You know what? I actually am. I'm gonna say this, and I know this may come a certain way. I'm actually happy she did take the channel down. Not the
Me
fact
too.
that
To
not for the fact,
disengage.
yeah,
Yeah.
not for the fact that we had a interaction. Is the fact that maybe she reflected on the fact that she may need to get into counseling and some therapy and take a break
Yeah.
from this. And once she
Yeah.
come to a point of healing and can engage better with black men,
Oh, I hope she does.
then she can come back. Because to be honest with you, I care less if you agree or disagree with me. I mean,
Hmm.
I can be respectful for those that agree or disagree. But when you come from a perspective of you painting black men in that certain, which I understand based on
Yeah.
her experience, because
Because I
I'm
really
not,
do get how she came to that place. I
yeah,
do. I really do.
and
When you're not healed, and
yes,
when you're not come to a place where you understand, I truly get it. I really do.
right, right.
I could have still been there now.
Yeah, I wish you would have been able to talk to her. I don't know how receptive, because she came at a couple of other, like when I did my video the other day, man, she spoke very nasty to Keeper and Glorion. And you all know I don't even care. Glorion, I'm not a fan of Glorion, but I don't
Right.
think that she deserved to have the interaction. They
No.
deserved she called the lady because they were black boys, black men,
Well, they
bastards.
might not have they might not have understand. Might not. I don't know.
But
I'm not
yeah,
there.
but even though they don't understand, I mean, trauma doesn't give you the
I
right
do
to
understand though.
offend people and things like that. But the thing about it, man, she said some very nasty things, man, and I was like, wow. So I
Oh, I
mean,
get it. I really do.
right, right,
I get it. Like,
yeah. So
I
what's up?
feel so bad that
Yeah,
I was kind of biased, because I love my black men.
right.
And I was really biased until I understood her trauma.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get it. I get it
Yeah,
though.
because see, I didn't know she was abused until tonight. I didn't. I
So
kind of
last night,
figured. I
I didn't
kind of
understand it till last night.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I kind of figured that she was either physically or sexually abused because typically women who are physically or sexually abused, they either respond
We'll
in
have
two
that
ways.
mentality. Yeah.
Yeah, they're either
Absolutely.
hypersensitive
Hmm.
for any interaction with men, or they're overly aggressive.
But I
And
was for a long time. I was scared of men.
yeah,
I didn't want to fuck with no man
yeah. I know
until I
what.
really
Yeah,
understood. Like I had to go
yeah,
through some shit. I really
yeah,
did.
yeah. And to me, I get it. And to me, now that I've kind of shifted a portion of my practice to dealing with that, like dealing with, and I deal with the perpetrator, and I deal with the perpetrators too, and I have to deal with men that are that come into the situations unapologetic about what they did. So I see both sides of it, and that's not an easy thing to do either. But let me go to
Yeah.
Dr. Bombay. What's up, brother?
What's going on?
How you doing?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. I was just well, I was upstairs. I saw you went on, and I was like, it looks like a halfway decent topic. So I was like, let me just chime in since I'm available.
Sure,
Oh,
sure.
and it's funny. I watched that exchange the other night with you and that lady. Now what's interesting when she first came to the sector. Well, she reminds me of a bit of a chameleon. When she first came in, it was like intelligence, presence. It was like a new face. Doing a debate commentary, a lot of people was like, "Hey, this might be the thing." She's coming through. She carried the impression all the way to the beginning of your conversation. Then I noticed when she issued the challenge to you, when you came on and said, I'm the Godfather, I'm so and so, I'm D, and she challenged you, and then it started to, go into a bit of a back and forth. And I noticed something like somewhere along the way, she went from an intelligent debate with you, which was kind of cool, then it escalated, and she
To
got
hood
stuck.
rat.
Yeah, she got sucked into the mob mentality, which I hate to say it is kind of the atmosphere of this particular sector right now. She got
Right.
drawn in by the crowd and the cheers, and it was like everybody was like, oh, this is the downfall of D. Durrell. So it like 90% of the people shifted, kill him, kill him, kill him. And she bought right into that and then turned straight gangster. And she came at you. And I was like, damn, she went from, civil-minded, respectful tone all the way into straight up what you said, And
Well,
I just
that's
Right.
thought,
kind of the problem. That's kind of the problem of what she had. Her problem was that men don't hear her. Like she's been through so much trauma that men don't understand what she's been through. And so she's going to yell and scream, and we'll look at it like it's wrong. And it is. But she doesn't understand that because of her trauma. It's not about y'all. It's about her pain in the past. And I really need everybody to understand that.
I was just saying, I saw a bit of a transformation. She was very poised and civil at first. And it looked to me, in my opinion, it looked like once the crowd shifted, they smelled a couple of drops of D's blood in the water, and the whole chat shifted over to, calling for his head. And
Right.
it's like she bought into it. And I've seen a lot of people do that.
I
Like
get
they'll
that. Yeah.
they'll come on, they'll speak with intelligence, they'll like, I'm neutral, I'm so and so, and then instantly they buy into the mob mentality. Like, for instance, I've never seen a person walk downtown, pick up a city trash can, throw it through a department store window, start screaming and yelling and jumping on cars. Right. But if you take that same scenario and you put 200 people pissed off at the cops or something, some other event, and they start rioting, innocent people that were like business folks and civil-minded people will transform into the mob monster. And to me, that's what I saw her do. But before that, I could also tell there was something repressed. There were her whole I got
Right.
quick answers for you. I'll let you speak. I'll let you speak. When I saw that, I said, it's something behind that. As a matter of fact,
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
Darrell could probably tell me more about this. I'm starting to learn, and sometimes I forget. When I meet people that are like naturally angry or obstinate, I always look at it, what's behind the scene? What happened to them? Even here, even with a troll or anything else, I go, yeah, I understand you trolling, but you seem angry. Like you don't seem like normal troll. You seem like you really gotta, it's something that's bothering you. You gotta get
Right.
it out. And that's what I
Right.
drew from her from day one. I was like, man, there's something behind that scene.
Right. Exactly.
Right.
It's something there. It's some pain, some trauma. And most women don't talk about their trauma.
Right. They don't. They don't.
Even me, you
They
know,
repress
I've been through a lot. I've been through a whole lot, but I've healed through a lot. But there are other women that haven't. You know,
Yeah.
they have not. They have not understood how. There's nobody to teach them how.
And I hate to say it, the internet is the worst place to go. Like if
Okay.
you're
Yes, it
suffering,
is.
this
YouTube
is the
It really
is
worst.
the worst place to go.
You say what?
And that's what I was. And that's
I
what
did
I was.
that before I knew YouTube.
Yeah, man. I tried to tell them, man, this is not the place. And I've had other YouTubers in other sectors that I've told them they need to take a break. I've actually talked a person to going to the hospital to check themselves in. I've done this, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really like when I have to get into counseling mode sometime because to be honest with you, when I first came into YouTube, I came as an escape away from dealing with a lot of people don't understand the stress that we go through as therapists to maintain mental health stability among our clients, because there are clients that do things spontaneously, crisis and so forth. And at a therapist, you have to be at optimal level at all times. And then when I came here at first, it was fun. It was this and that. And then I started noticing psychopathology and mental illness among people. And then when they found out I was a therapist, I started getting all these questions and I started observing things. And then when I would say stuff about certain things, people became ultra sensitive about what I was saying because I was identifying things that to me were problematic. And it became almost like I was working again. I hate to say it, like I'm still working. And it's a lot of mental illness on YouTube. And there's a lot of people, and I tell this to people and they get mad. I'm like, YouTube is not a substitute for therapy. Please do not think you coming on to talk about your traumatic events that you occurred. And although I empathize with the fact that you went through it, and I want you to get the proper help, but you going online talking for an hour and a half about the traumatic stuff that you went through is not going to heal you. And then when people respond to you in nasty and disrespectful ways, it intensifies your mental health issues. And I'm like, this is not the place to do that. This is a place I'm not saying I would discourage anyone to tell their story, but make sure when you tell that story that you come from a place in which you've healed and you've shown a great deal of strength in learning to live with that. Then you have the opportunity to do that, at a certain time. I mean, I'm all for people telling their story because it can also be it can inspire others to either seek therapy or to get through the things that they're doing. But you have to be at a place to do that. You just can't be in a place of pain and think
True.
that do those. It's not going to work out because
Very true.
there are people in here that are very insensitive. They hide behind this and that, and they say nasty things. They say hurtful things, and that can affect you. So
Yeah, that's true. My grandfather is 90 years old. It's funny. He just turned 90 on August 3rd.
Wow.
I had to come to a place of healing from him. I really had to forgive him. I even helped him in the past few months,
Oh, wow.
Make sure he okay, make sure he good. I done changed his catheter, everything. But I had to come to a place of healing, really heal, not whoop his ass. As a matter of fact, I respect him. but I had to come to a place where I understood and I'm healed. And I understand where women are not. I
Right.
get it. I really do get it.
Right.
And you know, I have a soft spot for that.
Yeah,
really
I actually wish you would have interacted with her. That would have, you know, definitely been a positive. I mean, you know, um, I just asked her simple questions. I just wanted to know where she came from and what was going on with her, what was her purpose. Because my issue was not that she agreed or disagreed with me, but the fact that every time that I seen her on multiple panels, and every time she got on a panel, she started arguing with people. Like the panels
well,
were
I do get it because my grandfather, I'll tell you, let me just give you a little bit of background. My grandfather is a well-respected person in the community, okay, in the Black community and in the community. So most people don't know he like that, or he was like that, or whatever.
wow.
Okay. So the people that had to deal with that, we understand. We know what he did. And that happened a lot in the past with many women. Many women went through that. Many kids, many men went through that. Okay. But we understand that this is who, you know, we've dealt with, and everybody else respects them, and we have to be quiet about it. Okay. So I need people to understand the pain of that. I happen to come through a place where everybody heard me. Okay. And I was able to heal from that. I was able to come past that. Other people are not. Some people have died off that have molested their children or have molested their grandchildren or something. There's some painful things that have happened in the Black community, and we need to talk about it so that it doesn't continue to happen to our children. It doesn't continue to happen to our grandchildren. We cannot let this happen again. But I need people to understand the pain, the depth that it causes. I really need y'all to understand, because I get it. I really get it from Carrie Ann. I get it. I get how unsafe she feels.
Mm-hmm.
I really do. I really understand how unsafe she feels. And it's not because we don't have great Black men, because we do. I have excellent Black men. I raised 3 Black men. You see me? I have an excellent Black father. I have an excellent Black brother. But my grandfather wasn't shit. You feel me?
Right.
Like,
and you have a right to
that's
say
just
that,
what it
'cause that's
is.
true. He wasn't.
I'm gonna keep it real.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not gonna lie about it. I'm not gonna act like that didn't happen. And we need our Black women to talk about it, because it happened. But that doesn't mean everybody's the same way. But the only way that we're gonna heal from that is to talk about it and to be open about it. That's the only way I healed. I was able to talk about it. I was able to tell people. You feel me?
Yes. Yes.
And the ones that made me suppress it are the ones I didn't respect. But I love the ones that let me talk. I had to talk, and they understand. And to this day, my grandfather apologized. It's not right. The apology is not enough. It's not. But you know what? I can heal. I can go forward. That's what I need. And that's what us Black women need. Y'all be calling us strong Black women. No. We're not supposed to be strong Black women. We need us Black men to protect us. And that's what we're talking about. So I get it. I get what she's saying. Y'all need to be more conscious of how unsafe we feel and why. We got people that come out here and talk shit to us, want to smack our ass and all that shit. People that have been molested don't like that. It feels weird. Feels crazy. We're
Right.
just asking you to be more conscious. That's all. Be
Yeah.
more conscious of us. Be more conscious of your daughters. That's it.
I hear you.
I really get what she's saying.
What's up, Flacco?
Man. I will say this, man. Sis T Pre definitely just gave us a strong, beautiful lesson, right? I will say this, um, like in terms of Carrie Ann saying that she doesn't feel safe around black men, I feel like that's like a conversation, right? Like we should have said, okay, Carrie Ann, so tell us, why don't you feel safe? And then
I
try
agree.
like work through that, right? Opposed to us saying, "Yo, bro, like blah blah blah," but it doesn't help, right? So she said, "Yo, I don't feel safe around black men," right? And before we can have that conversation, right, T Pre, she added on, "Yo, man, they can't be leaders," like, right? She just like like she came out with like a good point of saying, "Yo, I don't feel safe," and we wanted to say, "Yo, okay, so why don't you feel safe?" Right? And then we heard some other shit that now that's just like, damn, Brad, like that's anti-black, right? But I definitely agree, right? We should have asked, cool, so why don't you feel safe, and try work around that first.
Right. Because, I mean, how would y'all know if she doesn't ask? But at the same time, she doesn't know how to ask.
You right?
Because that's all she's been presented with. You feel
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing about it, man,
That's not her fault though.
her language was so intense and offensive. It was hard for black men, and I'm not saying that we shouldn't be more cognizant, because I kind of figured just in the intensity of what she was saying.
Mhm.
I'm not. I try not to put the therapist hat on, but just hearing the manner in which she spoke, I kind of figured she had some past trauma, but I just didn't want to get into that with that and so forth, because then people are gonna say, "Oh, D. Darrell, you doing this and that," and, So I didn't, you don't want to get into, and we're trained not to do that, particularly with people we're not in that setting. So,
Mhm.
but I kind of saw that being the case, I just didn't want to say nothing about it. And when it was validated that was the case, my heart goes out to her having that experience, because I don't want any black woman, or any black female or anybody period to have to experience that and so on. But it's my thing is that for a person that anybody that has these issues, you should not be engaging with black men in this manner. And creating this persona that you're probably, because people are thinking she's a worse person than probably what she actually is,
Right.
based on what she was doing. And that's why I said, man, if you're not at that certain level, you shouldn't be on, I think, YouTube or any social media thing where you're interacting with men. You shouldn't be doing that. You're not well enough to be interacting with men in that manner.
Yo, it was bad though, right? Is she came into the sector, right, saying she feels unsafe around black men, right?
Yes, but at
And
the
then
same
left out
time, she
the
wanted to
sector,
debate
right?
black. Yeah,
Right?
right.
Then left out saying, "Yo, man, like y'all gave me anxiety and y'all had me on edge when y'all responded back and came from me," which I'm like, damn, you're like,
Yeah, but
like,
but we did we did give her, we did intensify her anxiety.
Yeah.
because she's mentally unstable, and so I get what she's saying with that, because she was in an environment that she was not healthy enough to socialize in. That's the reason, and we did give her every time she interacted with a black man. It's the same way when she probably interacts or see black men walk past her. She's thinking she's in protective mode. And for people who have that experience, that's a defense mechanism to safeguard themselves. And so I understand her saying that. It makes sense. But
Yes, it does. Because if I hadn't healed from where I'm at and what happened to me, I'd probably be just like her, for real.
right.
And that's
Hmm.
why I say behind every feminist is a failed matriarch. There's somebody that fucked her up. Somebody
Yeah.
that did something wrong.
Right.
And y'all can blame her all day, but it's not her fault. It's not her fault. I know it's not her fault. And I'd love to talk to her longer just to hear it. Because
What
I
would you say?
know.
Like, it's not her fault. Like, what do
What
you mean?
she's meaning is that it was something that she was victimized with that actually
Yes,
influenced
exactly.
her to behave. See, what she's doing is she is masking the hurt that she has, and she feels
Yes.
that she has to act in a aggressive manner or in a protective manner so that this won't happen to her again. So she feels that she has to act in a strong, conflictual, protective manner
I'll tell
with
y'all
black
something that
men.
happened to me. Even after my husband died, okay? I had to raise my kids by myself.
Mm.
And I felt like I had to be this strong woman. I felt like I had to be this hardcore chick, you feel me?
Right?
To take care of them. And I really didn't, but I felt like I had to be because I didn't know how to be a man. I didn't know how to be a father. You see what I'm saying? I was a mother all day, but I didn't know how to be a father. And so I had to take on this place like I had to be strong and hardcore. And it fucked me up to do that.
Yeah, because it's
It
outside of
did.
your nature.
Right. It's not me. And I had to talk to them like, I'm not a man. I have to tell them, and they understand. They get it.
Yeah,
I
it's
get
funny
it.
you said
I
that.
get.
It's funny
That's
you
why I
said that.
get a feminist place.
Yeah,
That's why I understand it.
it's funny you said that because I was just dealing with a mother the other day that does that. She started talking more aggressive towards you know.
Man, I'm
And the
telling
thing
you,
about it is she
gonna
wasn't
kick my boy's ass and everything. I'm
Yeah,
telling you.
the effort that it took for her to do that because she's really a very meek and feminine
Me
person.
too.
But
And
the
it took a
effort,
lot of effort to do it.
yeah, the
It took
effort
a
it takes
lot.
to do that. Yeah, you know,
But I'll do it though. I'll do it. But
exactly.
I don't want to have to
Right.
because I'm a woman first. I'm a
Exactly.
lady first. You know,
Yeah.
I was born and raised that way. My father raised me as a lady,
Mm-hmm.
and so I had to become a mother. And then when my husband passed away, I had to become a mother, or I thought I was a father, and it wasn't that.
Right.
But I get it. I really get it. I really do. And I hope y'all have a little soft spot in your heart for her.
Yeah, I do. I really do, man. Really, be honest
I
with you,
do. I really do.
I never took it personal with her. I
And I
just was.
like her. I like that girl.
Yeah, I never really took it personal. I just wanted to, get some answers on some things because
Mhm.
I was seeing a thing like a potential Al or somebody like that who's,
No,
pretending to be. That's what, stuff like that, or, and then the
no,
fact
she
that
don't know. She ain't on no Al shit.
yeah, but I didn't know. All I knew was that I kept seeing this person and
She's
come
worse
up
than
and
Aldo,
stuff,
right?
huh?
No. I'll say this. I didn't like a lot of things that I heard from Carrie Ann, but I will say that I understand where she's coming from. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. But she's not no Al.
Well,
Al prejudice.
I would say this though, right?
And
Like,
fuck Al.
not,
I hear
not
you.
listen, right? Like, I understand why her behavior and was what it was, right? But we never heard Al say, "Yo, man, like black men are this and can lead a community and
Yeah,
really
but Al ass was lying
Rocco.
about
You
his,
feel me?
Al was lying about his race and shit. To me,
Yeah,
he
Rocco,
was saying some crazy shit too, man.
you
I'm
ain't about to
sorry.
trade for Al, are you?
nah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Carrie
Al,
Ann, right?
Al did.
It's
Al
like
was
worse than
saying some
Aldo,
crazy.
Man, fuck Al.
yeah.
Al
Nah,
was cultural.
yo, fuck
Al was
Al. Listen,
culturally
yo.
appropriating and shit.
Listen,
Fuck
fuck Al.
Al.
Yo, Al's a piece of shit. I agree. Fuck
I
that. nigga.
don't like Al ass at all, and he don't look like a Hawaiian. Just to let you know. Okay, carry on.
Nah, yo, like Al's definitely white, right? And he said that one of his parents are black. I said, come on, I'll cut the fuck rate, bro.
Fucker was lying, man.
He
Like,
said that.
Yeah, he said
Yeah,
that. He said
man.
one.
He said he
was black.
biracial. He ain't say he
Nah,
half black.
We pressed him, right? So we pressed him on a B
Oh, I missed that.
accountable, right? Yeah, right.
I missed that.
He stated one of his parents.
Al is not
black.
black. Y'all ain't see that?
Yo, man, bro. Al looks.
Oh,
I
a
know
white
he wasn't
man.
black.
Al looks white like a motherfucker, bro.
White
I don't
and
know how
Jewish.
he's fucking.
That's it.
Yeah, hey, man. Yo, Tiffany.
You know,
What's
Jewish
fuck
people
done?
either move
What's
to
up, Tiff?
Hawaii or Florida.
Huh?
Come up, Tiff.
You know, Jewish people move to Hawaii or Florida.
Man. Listen, yo,
That's
like one of my boys' channel, right, just got like, bro, they took his shit down expeditiously, right? Like he was known for speaking on those people, right? So I'm just so fucking scared, bro. Like I don't even mention the motherfuckers, bro. Like it's like that's how scared I am, bro. Like yo, like they're the real Teflon Dons, yo. The J people, they're the real Teflon Dons, yo. Like they'll get you the fuck out of here fast, right? Which is like shocking, right? Is how the Al turned out broke and a failure while coming from that community. How? Right?
Let him tell the story.
Yeah.
No, right? Like the community, right? Like they're powerful, right? They pull strings. So how did Al come out, man? I don't understand it, man. For me, man. But hey, man, you know,
Sometimes
Well,
the
let me
community
ask y'all
can't protect
this.
you.
is it
Let me ask
presented
y'all
here?
this.
Speaking.
So what do y'all think about because I really do think that we have adopted an understanding of not moderating in our sector. Okay, it's our sector. Not the Umar sector, it's our sector.
Right.
Okay, so we have developed a culture of not moderating in the chats because we want to take on people that have other understandings.
Word.
We want to take on people that have other topics or whatever. They don't believe in what we say. That's
Right.
cool to a certain extent. But now we got all kinds of trolls coming through. They say whatever they want, talk shit about the black community, every fucking thing.
We can't
What
do
are
that.
we gonna do?
I don't run my
'Cause
channel
I'm
like that.
moderating my chat.
I moderate mine. I don't play that shit.
I moderate my chat. I'm not playing with y'all.
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck if you like me or not.
So what?
So we have to do this. We really have to do this.
Yes.
I don't want to do it. I'd love to hear from y'all. I want to talk shit, but we got certain spaces for that. Slender God, he do his shit. Shout out to Slender God. That's my nigga. But we ain't doing that everywhere.
I agree 1,000%.
Are we talking about trolls like people trolling the black race as a collective, or are we talking about reckless
No, we're talking
trolling?
about
Period.
trolling our chats.
Oh, that's
We all
interesting.
do that.
That's
Dr. Bombay, you, me, Darrell.
Yeah, there's a ton. There's a
We
ton of.
all have our own pages.
Got it. There's a ton of that going on here right now. For me.
Well, it's time to get the moderators back up.
It's one thing. Check it out. I mean, I basically got my own new understanding. That is this. Basically, if you're a faceless troll, I I don't even see your font as far as I'm concerned. If you've never been revealed anywhere on social media and you never show a face at all, then to me you don't exist. I'm questioning you. Either A, you're an agent, you're a plant, or you're just a disruptor. I don't know what you look like. I don't know. You could be anything. We keep talking about Al, and Al is white. How do we know the races of all these other people that never ever step in front of a camera? How do you anywhere?
Hey, I
media?
was
How do
the
you
first
know?
one to bring that
You're
up.
right. Yeah.
How do you know? So
I
why is
brought
they
that up.
why is
That's
they
why.
running rampant? Like, look, why is they running rampant? I mean, like I said, I understand this. Every time I say anything, people say, that's the internet. It's the internet. No, man. It's not it can't be 100% everywhere all the time. Like, this is a civil, intelligent conversation. Look, my name throughout, I guess it's throughout the chat, whatever. You know what I'm saying? People want a response. You know what I'm saying? That's done. I'm just gonna tell y'all wasting your font. You ain't gonna get a rise out of me. Trust me. I even passed the one test. Somebody earlier said your music, this and that. Now, if I ain't get upset over that, that used to be my trigger point. Man, I know what my music is. I know who I am. I know my production level. I know ain't nobody around here touching me. I know my mix is tight. You know, I know this. So it's no need. But please, by all means, please insult the music though. Go ahead.
And
Enjoy.
And keep in mind that as a content creator, you will not grow as long as you got trolls in your chat.
No doubt.
You will not.
Right.
Flacco, you know that.
They only have them in the beef sector. I was all up and through there. The beef sector
You will
don't even
not
entertain
grow
that.
as long as you got a whole bunch of trolls in your chat talking shit. That's not going to happen. That's why I got a whole bunch of views on my fucking videos.
And
because I don't let that shit happen.
We can't grow as a sector either. You notice? I know. You know what? I've been rolling through some other sectors.
To understand that.
I've been rolling through a few sectors, just looking around, and I noticed one thing I see there I don't see here through the T sector, the beef sector, oh man, it's a couple of them. The black conscious sector. There's no promotion. Like every channel here is an individual channel. There's never a shout out. There's never a plug. Right. There's never people pushing each other content, collaborating and building. It's just the same herd going from one chat to the next chat to the next chat.
No, I can't
so there's
say
no
that.
growth.
Vita V, she always put everybody through.
Yeah, it's never.
And
I know.
I do too. And
yeah,
Flacco does too. And we all do. But we got to keep the trolls out of our chat. We love the trolls. I love my trolls. I ain't gonna lie. Shanty and Chad T, they my niggas. But they for certain spaces. They're not for every place.
Speaking of effery in the sector, hey, why y'all grown ass men watching Flacco's pockets and who donating to him and worrying about that?
Oh man, I'm glad you brought
oh my
that up.
God. Yo, that was the most beta male recessive display I've ever seen in my life.
These niggas was literally wanting to know why you giving the money, why you doing it, what is basically encouraging you to do it. What's the outline conversation? I'm like, God damn,
man, come on, man. Listen, look, right? So look.
But DJ Drama is a hating ass Negro, so you shouldn't expect but less than that.
You said why Flacco? Why not these other content creators? Nigga, what? Forgive me, like why Flacco? Man, come on, man.
Because that's that man money. Like that's just like me. Like they was pocket watching. We shouldn't be surprised. They was pocket watching me for giving $99 super chats and cash apps.
Right.
So I'm like, damn. Then all of a sudden I went from just donating to people to now I'm supplying. I'm basically providing the capital for a criminal organization and shit. I'm like, come on, man. Like for them to question, telling this man, regardless if he a millionaire or whatever, why you just choosing to give him money? That shit, right? That was some hating ass shit that Drama asked. Like, really? Like, why? Like, dude, why can't you just give money? Who did they mention? Like several other people. Like, what about these other content creators? And the matter of fact, somebody did mention about him checking out both Dr. Bombay and T Pre channel, saying, what about those that are not about the fuckery? Well, I'm not saying for anybody. If somebody come here and they want to just support
the fuckery channels, who is it for us to tell him he can't do that? You know, if somebody want to support the more positive channels, they have the right to do that. I mean, you can't tell somebody who to donate to. I thought that shit was crazy.
Yo, you call him, spot him, call him, bro. Right? Yeah, like you call him, spot him. Yo, right? But like, yeah, it's like, and like, I'm just like, I was there one, right, like laughing at these niggas, right? Like, yo, like, I already got the bread, right? Feel me, right? And yo, trust me, that shit not gonna stop, bro. That's my dog. I fuck with General D, right? So like them out here crying and shit, throwing the tantrum. I'm like, wait, why him? Why not us, nigga? Cause you not Flacco. Yo, listen, man. I carry myself right with a certain level of arrogance and ego for a reason, right? Cause yo, I stand behind two things, right? Yo, I am a creative, right? And I have integrity, meaning one, yo, nothing and nobody, right, can tell me how to create my craft. That's it, right? So when you guys like ask, again, right, look, like, there's a big difference, right, between donating and sponsoring, right? For example, if Ankh is buying Smoke's equipment, etc., right? And then giving Smoke a monthly stipend, talking about, yo, man, do this for your channel, do this, do that, right? Like Binary stated, right? You know, like Ankh gives him about like $250, right, per month, but Ankh tells him, you know, Ankh gives input, right? Cool. But nobody, I'm talking nobody, not my mother, not my father, not nobody can give input as to how I run my channel, right? So my shit comes with zero risk, you feel me, right? I get donations because, yo, and he fuck with the content, you feel me, man? So when niggas is mad about that and asking why not them, bro, because you're not Flacco, you know, it's simple as that, you know?
All right, y'all. I'm going to head out.
All right. Glad to
have
hear
a
your
great night.
commentary.
All right, y'all.
Peace.
Yo,
I understood the question when he was asked, like, what is it? Well, I think somebody asked it about, you know, what is it that you're doing? And he was saying he was trying to encourage you and push you because he sees your vision. And Brother Be Accountable made a point. He says, you know, there's other people in the chat that have, in the sector that has visions and things. Have you seen any of them? I don't think, BA wasn't trying to say he was like saying, yo, there's a lot of other talented people here, you know. And look
Drama
around.
was doing that shit. Yeah, Drama
No,
was
man,
yeah.
I'm talking about Drama. Drama
Yeah.
and Remix ran with that shit.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
You know,
that's their job. It's the create false narrative, plant lies, distract. That's their job.
But see, this is the problem I got. Right now, you know, Remix got his own channel, so I can't really say nothing because he's a content creator. But you notice of any set, I've never seen where you got people that jump on the panel that think they want to be bigger than the content creator. This motherfucker, notice all the shit that Drama then got his ass into. You would think Drama got a channel. Drama getting to so much shit with everybody. Drama and Dr. Bombay, you probably, I think you probably followed my channel just as long as one of the few people that's been in this sector just as long as Drama. Because I remember you followed me just as long as Drama. And remember when Drama always trolled me or said, you know, particularly when I really was doing Umar content, he always had issues. He would come up. Matter of fact, Drama would come up every now and then, and he would, you know, want to debate, particularly if you had somebody like an AFW would come up or some shit, or some other people, or even like Umar Dad would come in the panels and shit. He would come up and say stuff. But this shit, what he did, he has evolved into now. I'm like, Drama, why don't you just create your own channel?
Mm-hmm.
Like, seriously. Like, you got issues. Drama had issues with me. He had issues with Flacco, issues with other different people and shit that's on this side, the good guys. He basically got issues with all the good guys. You know?
Yo, there was a kind of like odd too, right? Is it just this phenomenon, right? Of like, yo, man, I deserve what Flacco's getting, right? I deserve Flacco sub, right? You had this bum ass dude called Remix ask, "Oh, what talent do Flacco have?"
Mm.
Bro, you listen. You don't make better videos than me, right? I make better content than you. It's like he claims, right? He has so much talent, bro, but like you only got 380 subs, and you do what, like 5-7 hour live streams, bro? Like, cut the fuckery, bro. Like, these dudes is jealous. They're mad. They're hating. They're fucking jealous, right? Like, and it's just odd, right? That these niggas can, again, man. I'm not trying to be messy, but can none of these niggas hold a candle to me when it comes to this entertainment shit, bro? Can none of them hold a fucking candle to me, bro? Let's be real here. Can none of you motherfuckers fuck with me on some content shit, nigga? I'm an actual content creators, bro. I get my views for creating content. I go home. I find what I want to talk about. You feel me, right? Listen, I craft up these narratives. I do my little editing and put it out. And folks been fucking with it. You hating ass motherfuckers are just mad as shit that y'all not getting. You feel, huh?
Now I'm laughing at you, man, because just hearing the shit, then you just talking about it. I was tripping out about it because I was trying to figure out where the shit was going. And then it went to this, and I was like, damn, niggas pocket watching.
I watched Flacco I watched Flacco start from the beginning. He created an idea. He created a strategy, and I watched him implement it all the way through from the donations, the excitement. Like, he's a different character on the camera. Like, he's a whole different person.
Yeah,
and I
man.
watched him do that. And I ain't gonna lie. I was low-key jealous, and you inspired me, actually. Because I said, wait a minute, I watched him do what I've been studying for months, and he put it into motion. And I said, wait a minute. That's when I decided, I said, man, look, take a break from being on panels and tuning in to, because I was on leave for a couple of months.
Mm-hmm.
Take a break and focus your energy back on the channel. So I just been putting out like videos, editing, upgrade intro, just keep developing. And I'm like, man, shit, I'm trying to run like Flacco doing. I ain't trying to do. I can't. His content that's in his genre where that's his audience, and that's what the secret is. He speaks to his audience, and that's what you got to do on your channel. See, if you speak to the sector, this is all you'll have. Matter of fact, it's sad. I gotta say, it's sad for me because I'm a part of the sector, quote unquote, but I don't have the support of the sector. I don't get all of the sector views. I don't get the live attendance. I don't even get the likes or dislikes from the sector. So right then and there, I had to make a decision. I said, yo, you're going to keep wasting your time around over here spending all day in this place, or put your energy and go speak to an audience that's trying to want to hear what you got to say. And I shifted. So there we go. 2-3 videos a week. Let's keep it rolling. I'm seeing the views are creeping up slowly, but they creeping up. It's happening. You know what I'm
man.
Yo, keep plugging.
Yo, man, like, I tell everybody, right, bro, like, I'm all for the creators, right, fam, yo, like, I love creating, bro, like, right, like, from a kid, bro. I just
Right.
love creating, right? Right, like trust me, bro. Look, this Flacco cat, bro, it's all a character. Fam, like in my real life, bro, I'm as reserved as they come, bro, like y'all seen how like right, me and my girl was chilling, right, fam? Like I'm as reserved as they come, right? But yo, I'm entertaining, and yo, man, I'm all for the content, right? Yo, I had a plan, right? I said, look, when I hit like 1,000 subs, all right, I'm gonna try to slowly exit, right, from the right. Meaning, look, I built up, right, a
Right.
1,000 subs for Umar Johnson, right? Meaning, like, I couldn't just go Umar Johnson to like pop culture, right? So what I did was I went from Umar to like guys like the Claude Anderson, Boys Watkins, right? Then I transitioned into like the manosphere ish, right? Content, right? And drew people in. And then I transitioned from that to documentaries, right? From right like Boosie and Snoop Dogg and shit like that, right? And now once Boosie got about, let's say, 100K, right? I said, all right, cool. I now have that audience now tune into me. Now let me transition into pop culture, right? So, yo, like, I'll plan out everything. And all I'm doing right now, bro, is I'm trying to eat, right, fam? I'll do 3-4 videos per day, right? I got a clip channel, right? Where, like, I upload clips on, like, for example, in Clubhouse clips, right? Trendy clips, right? And this bum ass dude remix, right? It's saying like me uploading clips on my backup channel. Again, right? Look, right? I have a commentary channel where I talk about shit, and a clip channel. And he's saying like me posting up clips is me stealing content. I say, yo, this nigga here don't know shit about YouTube. He is clueless, bro. Right now, bro, like these like plug channels are like like are fucking insane now, right? Like guys like Chicks Moves and Wilds like that, right? Dudes who just post up clips and that's it. Those guys are eating, right? So yo, what I did, right, was say, I bet. I have my commentary channel now. I have the news and clips channel, right? And then I pair that. I'm up with my Instagram, right? Even if you look at my channel, right? For me, like go to my community post, right? Fam, I run that shit like it's Instagram, right? I post memes on it. I post Q&As. I post everything, right? I treat YouTube like a whole experience, bro. I'm doing this shit the right way. You niggas who like I spend like 5 hours a day on live. You feel me? Talking to the same 60 people. Good luck. Listen. Good luck trying to build a brand, bro. It's not happening. You niggas not building no fucking brands doing this shit, bro. Y'all not fucking with Flacco, bro. Cut the shit.
You there, brother?
Yeah, man. Like, man, come on, yo.
Okay.
Like,
I got you, man. I feel what you're saying, brother, man. You got a right to feel, because, man, that shit was like, I'm like, man, you can't tell somebody how to spend their money, man. Like, if I just wanted to drop and give you 10K, that's my business.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody can tell me, oh, you wrong for giving somebody what you want to give. To me, I'm gonna be honest with you, Flock. I just learned about it today, man. So I didn't know how long they've been at you about. Was this something that's been going on for days, or just happened recently?
when I tell you, man, like, I tap into your live stream and Ghost live stream, right? I haven't even been on Slender Guy live stream for like the past like week and a half, right? Right. So like,
Okay.
I don't even pay attention, right? But apparently these dudes have been upset about this shit for a while now, right? Like they've been just like talking about this shit now, like, damn, man, right? Like, damn, you're like, how the fuck get this money, right? So it's been on their mind now for months, right? And weeks, right? General D finally came up.
This nigga saying I'm pocket watching Lennon. What pockets Lennon got to watch? Shit. The fucking pockets he got. He ain't got no goddamn pockets. Shit. But go ahead, brother. I'm sorry. I just had to make a point of saying that. Go
Look,
ahead.
wait. I like the comment where it says, wait, so you're still in six smooth content. I like that. Down.
You say what?
I like the second, the last comment. So like,
Oh,
go down.
so you this one?
Yeah, right,
Okay.
yeah, right. You're right. So what I want you guys to do, right? So go to the last 3 Whack 100 clips, right? On Chicks Smooth, right? Right, John, right? Now, and go to I think it was like the Whack video where Whack is speaking to like the blood, right? Talking about the streets not real, right? And see who uploaded that first, right?
Right.
Right, yo, right? Like, yo, listen, right? Look. If I drop something first, niggas take it from me, right? If they drop it first, what the hell? Yeah, of course, right? I'm not finna record an hour worth of content and chop it up. No, nigga, bro, listen, right? Look, bro, yo, fam. I'm telling you right now, fam. Yes, fam.
Right.
Look, fam, I re-upload clips on my clip channel. No fucking duh. Of course I do. What the fuck? Of course I do, nigga, right? Fam, I'm building up that clip channel, bro, and I promise you, bro, in like 3-4 months, bro, you know,
Right.
like
Well,
that channel is gonna have way more something that nigga channel, right, bro? Right? But like again, right? Look, right. But look, it's an example, right, of how these guys watch my channel every day, bro. Right? See, right? Yo, like they're my fans, low key, right? Dude, watch my videos every day. Yo, it's cool to watch it, right? But like, it's the fact that you are hating and mad that like can't be me, bruh. I don't understand that shit, right? If you watch my content every day and you love my content and you devour my content and you're entertained by my content, why not say, yo, Flock, thank you for the content, right? Why try to hate and try to be me? For what? Like, man, like, bro, I don't understand this nigga, bro. Yeah.
Can you explain? You said uploading clips to your clips channel. How does that work? It's like other people's clips, and you can just repost them. I mean, that's allowed, or you got to put copyright on it or something. Or I don't understand that. Are they short?
Right. Right. So okay, right. So recently, right, a Whack 100 conversations on like club like house, right, has been big, right? So people have been trying, but to right, but to go here. Okay, pause. Okay, look. So Clubhouse, right, is an app, right, where people can like hop on, talk, right? So
right.
in Clubhouse, there's things called rooms, right? So Whack 100 is this popular like hip hop figure, right? And he has a popular room in Clubhouse. So Whack 100 room, right, has been popular for big conversations, right? But with like Clubhouse, right? Like after the conversation ends, it'll save, right? So folks will go into Whack 100 room, right?
record his conversations and then upload it to YouTube, right? So once it hop right. So like whoever puts it up on YouTube first, people take his clips, you feel me, and post it, right? For example, like 2 days ago, right? I was the first one to grab like the Whack 100, like in Jim Jones clip, right? I was also the first to grab like the full conversation, but with Whack 100 and some like blood member, right? So, right. So like, I posted up the full clip, right? A 1 hour conversation. When I posted it up first, other content creators got it from my page, and they posted it up too, right? So like, you know, we all share clips. You feel me? Don't mean shit.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Right. But these cats, they're dumb, right? Like they don't know how to build content.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, right. So like, I have a main channel, right, where you know, I simply just like I'll speak, right. That's the main channel, right. But then I have a backup channel, right, called Poetic Soccer Media. On that backup channel, I post up clips. So this dude here, all right, he's now mad that, oh shit, bro, why do Flacco got the second channel posting up clips? Nah, if I'm right, nah, Flacco, I'm like, fam, if you are too busy watching me eat, bro, you are gonna starve, bro. Like, fam, it's cool, nigga, bro. It's cool, bro. It's cool, man. It's cool. You want to be me, bro. I understand that shit, bro. You want to be me, nigga, right, fam? And trust me, bro. I'm gonna keep on re-uploading clips as well, nigga, bro. It's clips. The fuck you talking about, nigga? Like, yo, it's like I don't understand this nigga, bro.
You there, brother?
Yo,
It kind of
okay,
faded
man.
out. Go ahead. It kind of faded. I couldn't hear nothing, but it's back. Go ahead.
Nah, bro. Like, nah, you know, like that's it, right? Like, I don't understand, right? Like, dudes
Flock,
obsession
it's
with
about the 5K, man. You understand? It's about the money, man.
yeah,
Let's
like,
not get
bro.
around that shit.
Yo, bro.
We
No
can
kind of
Flock. No
Huh?
matter how you spend it, man. No matter what, it's gonna go back to the 5K.
Right, like, man. Yo. It was kind of like odd, right? Is you should see, right? Yo, man, like Flock treats his YouTube channel like Instagram, right? A community post. Stay busy with memes, polls, engaging content, right? And like, you know, right? Like, you know, a backup channel, right? It stays engaged with like mad clips of the day, trendy clips, right? So like, I treat YouTube like Instagram, right? But these dudes are too antiquated and stuck in their ways, man. Fam, like, yo, bro, I promise you, bro, nobody is coming for no remix way of life beats and bro, get that weird shit the fuck out of here, right? Fam, ain't nobody is coming to hear you speak about Umar Johnson for like 12 hours. Bro, get that old and weird shit the fuck out of here, bro, right? Make content. Bro, fam, like, yo, like, right? And yo, at least, right, bro? Like, at least, right? Yo, like, treat, like, take my blueprint. I'm treating YouTube like Instagram, right? Fam, for community post, that shit stays busy, bro.
Right.
I'm posting every hour on that shit. Y'all see it, right? Like the memes, the polls, the questions, right?
Mhm.
I keep the audience engaged. Yo, there's people, right? Like, who come to like who fuck with my YouTube just for the polls, right? Like I'm giving this nigga the fucking blueprint, and his bum ass, yo, like this that big issue, right, bro? Is you can't save everybody, bro. You can't save everybody. These niggas' channels are sinking. Their channels are sinking. And niggas is out here acting like these some big YouTubers. Nigga, we all don't got no fucking subs, bro. Fam, I got 4,000 subs. There's people here, bro, with 10 million subs. 10 million.
That's a lot.
100 million subs, too.
Shit,
PewDiePie.
10,000. Shit.
Right. Right. Yo, see, right. So, like, when you worried about me, fam, like, your channel will never grow, fam. I'm not a big YouTuber. You cannot make a channel off of Distant Flacco. Like, fam, I promise you, bro, the 50 to 60 folks in the sector, they gonna care, nigga, not nobody else, right? And Eddie said it right. You see?
I'm hearing a lot of I've heard in the last couple of weeks been listening in. I heard a few people say they kind of getting tired of the dynamic of the sector and they're gonna start doing different content. I'm gonna get back into other things. I think they starting to wake up to the fact. I mean, I was just sitting here on my channel while you was talking, and I counted outside of the other music I did, I got like 17 diss tracks. That was a big ass waste of energy. I mean, it was funny at the time. I mean, making the videos but the countless man hours that went into that, if I had have shifted that energy into the channel doing useful content, I would be a lot further along than I am now. I take the time out. Now I've heard some, and Flacco, maybe you can comment on this. I've heard larger YouTubers, segue on something. I saw a video today that it was a dude singing a song. It was a pop song. It had 989 million views. Damn near a billion views. I didn't even know it could go that high. But anyway, I heard a lot of YouTubers say, just keep making content, put out content, right? Now, I'm a bit of a stickler with my stuff. I got to have the lights and everything set up. When I record my audio, it's got to go. I do my audio into Sonar X3, and then I do the editing of the audio separate from the actual video. And then, I got to put the compression on, the EQ, room verb for ambience, and then a master limiter, so I can lock it at -6 dB. And then I import that into Adobe, and then I line it, synchronize it with the video, then add the backgrounds and do all the editing. So basically, an 8-minute video might take 3 hours to produce once I had to get all the B-roll and all the other stuff. But my question is, like they'll say, focus on producing content. So I had to figure out a way to get my workflow faster, to be able to produce more content. And they say, well, don't worry about so much on quality. Put a greater percentage on the quality of your content more than the quality of the video. I don't agree with that.
No,
I feel like
I don't agree with that either. No,
yeah, I think when the channel starts to blow up, people say, damn, this thing is well produced. So I've been like watching a lot of them. I've been experimenting with even some of the camera angles, like simply by taking something like splice your video in 2 places where you're making a point. Go to the what do you call that? It deals with size. It's in the motion settings, and just blow everything up 20% and then like let it shift back. It looks like a different camera went to a close-up. Like it's just things I'll be listening and learning from these people, like by watching what they do. And I said, man, let me just mimic some of their techniques. I mean, I got the equipment, I got the product. It's just a matter of taking it to another level. So while right now I'm not getting the most views, but hey, when they come in, people will be like, damn, this dude, he took his time. Don't get me wrong. There's some people on YouTube, man, that sit in their cars and make videos all day long and they like blown up. But of course, I mean, that's them. I can't do nothing half-ass. I can't do it. It's got to be the production.
Shit.
Got to be top
To
notch.
me,
I
to me,
I
it's like
can't do
this,
it.
man. If you want to do have a better workflow, what I would do is just schedule certain days you're gonna drop, and then the more you do it, the faster you become more proficient at it. I wouldn't worry about trying to drop a whole bunch of it's about the consistency, and how often you're gonna drop do videos on a weekly basis.
Yeah.
You could do it. My thing is that some people, man, depend on the crowd. Like they go in their car, they blow up. Like that guy. It's a guy in Texas now, man. Carlton something, whatever his name. The dude just be out in his car outside doing videos, and he blew up.
Yo,
50.
Manosphere Kid blew up, right? The
Who?
Manosphere Kid, man. Oh my God, Poor Man Podcast.
Yeah, Poor Man Podcast. There's a bunch of people, man, that did stuff.
He
Just
blew
do
up
stuff.
fast though, bro. Right?
Yeah,
Had like 5,000 subs, like 3 months ago.
right.
So yeah, man. He's Manosphere, right?
Yeah. Even Alpha Male Strategies, man, a dude that do dating, man. That dude was playing. This dude got over almost 1 million subscribers, and all he do is on his phone, rub his hands together, and talk about dating women.
Yeah, man. Nah, yo, like me, bro, like like for me, man, like my audio, I gotta work on it, right? Because like me, like I record from like my like iPhone, right? Because man, like I'm always on the go, so like my audio can definitely be better, right? But like folks enjoy the constant content,
Right.
right? And
It's more
yeah.
than one way to do it, man. It all depends on what sector you in, what the people care. Some people don't even care about whether they just want to hear what you say. I mean, it's up to you to gauge your supporters and see what they like.
Man, yo, because the Poor Man Podcast, right? Like, yo, man, like it hits him with a video, like he was at like 5,000 subs, and I had like I think like 1,005, right? And then I look up, and one video got like 500,000 views. The other guy got 250,000, and then his numbers just jumped from like 5,000. Now he's at like 70,000, right?
Right.
I said, damn, yo, all I need is a good like 2 months on YouTube, right? And like I'm out of here, right? For me, man. So yeah, man. When did you? Oh wait, oh shit. We on lock is here. We on lock.
What's up?
Man.
What's up, we?
How do you feel, man?
Just I'm feel good. Just came back from California. It was good.
Wait,
So,
question, man. Right? So, question, man. Like, do you feel relaxed now that the Empress Janice saga is now behind you?
Yo,
Is it? I mean, they've been beating it for 3.5 weeks, man. Damn, we need a new drama. I'm gonna go do something crazy so y'all can have another month worth of content. They beating that, man. Oh my god, it's like
it reached so far as to let's see your transcripts. I mean, all those women on the panel just beating up a dead horse, but they was beating up on a horse, all right. But I'm not gonna get into it because I just got back. And I had fun in Anaheim, and then I went to LA. So I'm good. But during my time, I've heard what was said, all the rumors that was spread out there. So
okay, man. So question, man. So who's your favorite?
In terms of what?
Yeah. So Sunshine or Empress Janet? Cosmo or Empress Janet?
Dude.
Who's your favorite?
Dude, Sunshine's the homie, all right? Sunshine will always be the homie.
So Empress Janet is your favorite?
Hell the fuck no. I
Mm.
refuse to associate with that hermaphrodite ever again in life.
Wait. Pause. Bombay, what do you wait. Bombay, right? Right. So look, Andrew is now calling her like hermaphrodite. To me, right? Like to me that's foul, right? Because y'all were just cool and you telling us how like she's all woman, and now you're saying she's a hermaphrodite.
She's a woman.
That's foul,
She's
right? Isn't that foul, Bombay? Like
no.
that's foul, bro.
She's 100% woman. She just, she played football, back in them days, and she just had the manly features. And then she tried out for basketball, then she didn't make the cut. So I mean, shit happens, You know how they body shame Serena? They body shame Serena all the time.
Serena Williams got an ass though, bro. Like that's a little bit different. Like Serena Williams got a
Jesus. Serena.
Right? Like she's stacked.
I love Venus and Serena. I love Venus and Serena, but this ain't no goddamn Venus and Serena.
Yeah.
This is a goddamn Terminator.
Kind of compares Serena to like Empress Janet. That's a little bit, that's a
Negroes or
I'm
something.
just saying.
That's off a little bit. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying, man. But I don't want. Listen. Again, what was done. She got what was coming to her. She got the medicine handed to her, handed right back.
Here's your question, right?
Flock, are you a fucking private investigator?
No. Question.
Are you Inspector Gadget? What's up?
What's your goals? Okay, what's your goals for YouTube?
My goal for YouTube, I just reached, I reached 500 because of this shit.
Damn.
Whoa.
What?
I ain't getting, man.
I swear to God, I am not lying to you. I reached 500
subs.
It's 500 subs, and this was all with me not being on YouTube for 3 or 4 days, and finally getting the notation that you need to check to see what's going on. And I checked the post, and it's like it's all about me now. Yeah. Poor little old me. Like, all right.
What's your goals for YouTube though, right? Like for example, you now got 500 subs. Like, how far do you want to take YouTube?
I want to keep this. I want to keep it going, but not like this. Not like this. I got plans, but don't worry. I mean,
I think it's right.
Let's see your transcripts is gonna get a mighty rude, not a rude awakening, because I don't want to be rude, but just to let her know is like, before you want to illustrate how you and the other ladies feel about me, why don't you come ask me first before you put that judgment out there? And by the way, the hypocrite, is she still around?
Who?
Carrie? Is Carrie
no,
still
she
around?
left, man.
Nah, man. She
all right, then we won't entertain it.
Tag.
Yeah,
she gone.
Yeah, we won't entertain that then.
Can I go on, since we're recording this? I want to say something about the whole Janet deal.
Hell, she's recording it right now.
There's nothing to do with Janet, but something I didn't let slide past. To y'all agents out here, you undercover agents that's hanging around in the sector, recording things, reporting back to other people with the findings. This whole Janet thing, from what I understand, was reported like months ago. Dude, my question to you faceless agents, why are you over in this sector, like recording things, reporting back to other people? Like, what is that all about? That's what I want to know. That's why
I'll tell you why.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, I got my eye on them, man. I don't trust none of them. I'm telling you, man. I'm for real. They always end
Man.
something. They over here with this. I'm just here to be in on the conversation with you guys. But then behind the scenes, they recording and trying to
Ooh,
watergate.
honey child.
Right.
He having sex with a hermaphrodite. Nigga.
And I'm like, man, they
Don't
got.
tell him I told you.
When you got Dr. Bombay and some shit, I'm like, come on, man. How long you just really, you know what I'm saying? Like, remember the days of just dropping your music? Now it turned to all of this shit.
Yeah. Now that part was the interesting part. This particular day, Andrew was on the panel, Janet was on the panel, and of course the lovely Sunshine, aka Cosmo, was on the panel. So I jumped on the panel, and then it's this conversation they're having about, you was my friend, you're her friend, blah, blah, blah. And, I said a few words and then I was off. And then once this, I guess some people decided to break this scandal or something, or bring this information out. And then they like, oh, well, he was there too. So, and I'm like, I was just like, how do you show up on a panel and there's an icon on the screen? You're having a conversation, but all of a sudden you're like swept up into something. You know what I'm saying? So that right there, it kind of bothered me a little bit. And it bothered me not because it was me. It bothered me because I'm like, damn, we that desperate for content that we gotta like manufacture stuff now. Like, yeah, no doubt. We gotta manufacture stuff. I mean, it's as a sector, man, that really is sad, though. I'm like, it's so much stuff we can talk about. It's so many things we can do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, for real, they just like, and as you see, matter of fact, I was kind of in the clouds watching things. I kept watching my name just popping up and everything.
Yeah, man.
And I'm gonna tell you something. Hey, by the way, a few of you, I saw you like saying even some people I thought was cool was like, what about Bombay? What about this? What about, dude, really though? I mean, I was really shocked by that. I expect the trolls to do that. But it was like regular people was like just throwing it out there like, dude, come on, man. I don't care what you say. You can say this to sector all you want, but man, you 40 and 50 and you like, I'm gonna put this jacket on this man no matter what. That to me, that was insane. I mean, well, I know he definitely was doing that, trying to spin that narrative. But we know, you and I know, bro, we know behind the scenes what your deal is with me. We know what that's about. So like I said, clean up your sound, tighten up your sound and your mix, and just try to reach for the stars, man. You ain't gotta try to tear me down. We know what this about. You know what I'm saying? I hear the music talk going on throughout the sector, but y'all know I'm gonna say it again, hands down. My mix is tighter than anybody's here. My video, my production is tighter than anybody here. So y'all can call yourself, I sound like this person. I'm like the new Puffy. Be who you want to be, but we know who's who around here. I done moved on from that. I don't even do that no more. But like I said, it was just crazy. I was watching my name ringing out with like different. I'm going, damn. The only person that said something positive was Nelly Child. And she was telling BA, you should have Bombay be the judge, or you should have him. And that was the only one. It was like, man, come on, man. We can't be that desperate for content, but we beat this.
Man, I didn't even know what they was talking about when they brought your name up, man.
Because I was in the I was on that chat for about 5 minutes on the chat. So just by association, the boy, I ain't even gonna say his name. The boy, Flacco says his name. The boy decided, oh well, he's there, so I'm gonna put him in on it. And I'm just like, how? Why?
Yeah,
huh?
Just like right. So peep this, right? When he tried to spread the narrative, right? I stopped him and said, wait, hold up now. How do you know that Bombay knew she was a transformer, right?
Oh, I heard you say that, yeah.
Yeah, right. And I'm like, bruh, dude hopped on the panel, seen Andrew Cosmo and one other person, and just simply spoke to them. How does that mean that he, like, bro? I don't understand these lies, bro.
It's crazy.
That's the part. That's the part. And still, even today, still pushing the narrative. Here's the thing. I got a question. I've been wondering this. How is you a publicly open, admitted pedophile talking about you want to touch kids, and you still walking around the sector like your shit is sweet? That's the part I don't understand. I lost respect. I lost respect for the sector a little bit on that.
Dr. Bum, wait, hold on.
I'm sorry, bro. Oh, you ain't supposed to say that word.
Yeah, man, but I'm tripping on that too.
Yeah,
But
still
the
walking
reference to
around.
that.
Are we talking
Still-
about the same person here? What the fuck?
Yeah, still walking
yeah.
around. Yo, you
said
can't smooth. I don't care if Ghost said I forgive you. I ain't stressing it, man. You said that. That's on tape. And when the girl
Oh,
came
yeah,
on the
yeah,
panel earlier
yeah.
and she tried to bring it up, I already explained it. Nah, dude, you can't explain that, man. You touching
Nah.
kids. You touching kids. And
Well,
by the way,
wait. Come on, wait.
dude,
Dr. Bum, let's slow down.
I'm sorry, man.
Nah,
He said
the
it
reason why I'm saying it because I don't
You're
know.
right.
allegedly.
No. Allegedly,
No, he
fuck.
said it. It's on tape. It wasn't alleged. It's
You
on
said
tape.
listen, right?
Wait, hold on. The reason why I'm saying slow down because of the nature of what you're saying, but I have no knowledge of what you're talking about. So this is like news, and I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm ignorant to what you're saying. Is what I'm saying. So
Right, look. So look. So
You want me to tell a story, or you gonna
right,
tell?
So that dude, right, that Bombay is speaking on, right? That dude again, yeah, him right here, right? Said some fucked up shit about ghosts. I think it's like
Did you just say you gonna fuck a nigga daughter? I got that on my page. That you threatening. You say you gonna fuck a nigga daughter. Have I ever said that, bitch?
They're adults though.
But remix, he got the people, the girls that the daughter. Those were adult women. Those
man,
were
no. There you go, D the real. Y'all niggas just
honest.
cowards, bro. Bombay, you a gay ass faggot, nigga. And you a pussy.
Paul, no.
Keep my motherfucking name out your mouth before I smack you, bitch.
So don't let him go past. No,
I ain't finna argue with you pussy ass niggas online.
No,
good night, ho.
No, wait. Pause,
this China is fucking dead, nigga.
Nigga, pause. Wait, pause for a minute. Pause.
Nigga, I ain't finna argue with you, nigga. Go get some money from your dad to be the real.
Grown man came on smoke.
Keep my fucking name out your mouth, I'm gay. With your dead ass channel, nigga. Your channel is fucking dead, nigga.
Cool, nigga.
Don't nobody watch now. One of y'all niggas
cool.
Don't hate on me. Don't hate on me because I got more views than both of y'all niggas put together.
Grown man told everybody, bro. He has 3 daughters, 2 of them.
You is a bitch. Nah, nigga. I don't want to hear that.
Yep.
I'm exposing you tomorrow too. Again, bitch.
I caught him lying. I told y'all, right? All this is lie. Right? Come on, man. Right, but
there's a solid reason why I didn't say anything. Like I said, I just came back from California and I'm just trying to have a good time. And by the way, is Janet still in your chat?
Nah, bro.
Nah, she left.
That was not real. That's not really her.
That's not her. That was a because she don't have a hashtag behind her name.
Just please leave me the fuck alone because you're making it more worse than it already is. And then you got spreading more rumors saying that I'm gonna divorce my wife. Are you fucking kidding me, bitch? You know what? I'm gonna leave it alone.
Wow. So yeah, okay. So, hey, man, let's not even like talk about this. Right?
That's why I said I'm gonna leave it alone.
Yeah.
And by the way, D, the reason why she called me around 2:00 is because she got bombed on by her ex bodyguard because of all the shit that she was saying. And all I did was go up there and say, what the hell is going on? Because one minute y'all rah-rahing together, y'all cool, and the next minute it's like I get home from work, get in the shower, because I got some shit, because my family's coming into town, and I was gonna get on because I'm thinking they're gonna go on live together. Nope, that wasn't the case. So I had to find out what's going on, and she ended up texting me right in the middle of it, talking about get out. I was like, no, hell, no, I need to know what's going on between you two. And that's when the whole the P word came out and said he was this and he was that, and she was a manipulator. She's still a manipulator to this day. But that's why I made the panel that I made on. I didn't even mean to put you in there. I didn't mean to put you in there. I was going to do something else. But it's all in the past. It was like I had fun. I had fucking fun.
Yo, Andrew, could you tell her, man, that I'm trying to apply to be the bodyguard?
bodyguard.
Probably Kevin
She already,
Costner up in this.
she already got a bodyguard, man.
Yo,
Besides,
she
she
pays them
might,
what?
but if you were a
150 per week,
bodyguard, she
right?
might cash app you though. She might cash app you.
Yo,
You never know.
she pays a bodyguard, right, online just to hop on panels with her, $150 per week.
Wow.
For no reason, bro, just to hop on panels. Man, come on, bro. Listen, man, like we hop on panels here for free. All right. $150 per week. That's what, like $600, right? Yeah.
All she paid me was a funky ass $40. I can send her that little funky $40 right back. She can add that shit back along with the pics and everything. I'm nah. I'm treading on a whole new life, bro.
So
I will never ever do. I should have listened. I should have listened. I shouldn't have listened to you. I shouldn't have listened to Sunshine. I should have listened to pretty much everybody. It's like, oh, I don't think you should be pursuing it. It's like, I was just trying to do something different. Apparently, I thought I was I got in a whirlwind. It ain't gonna happen no more. This is a different wheel like from here on in.
Right.
This is a way different wheel on lock.
so
I feel you, man.
and what is this the sector? Back to the sector real quick. Darrell probably can answer this one.
Right.
All right. Originally it started, the Umar sector, one side, AFWs on the other side. Now it's pretty much I'm gonna call it the trolling sector. I don't have a good name for it. But there are still some of us here that are, serious and trying to do some different things. And then you have, so I mean, what is it now? What is the structure of this thing? Is it divided into factions? Is there a way? Is it possible to kind of like do a reunification, like pulling back the original players and kind of forming maybe something different? If it's not going to be Umar and them.
Shit, man. To be honest with you, man, when you really look at the way it has evolved, the people want to hear from the content creators. And to be honest
Right.
with you, even though it's not Umar is not the forefront of what we talk about, whenever we have different beefs and arguments and different people, his name still comes up and people still, like, say for instance, when I interacted with Scary Ann, we end up talking about Lennon Honor. Now, the purpose of us, the underlining, it still meets a underlining issue that we have. Is just not as talked about as much. It doesn't hold as much weight as it once did, a year or two ago. Because even though me and her were talking, when things really got heated, when we brought up issues about Lennon Honor and Umar. So
she's an advocate of Umar.
Huh?
So she's an advocate of Umar.
She's a Lennon Honor supporter.
Figures.
So my thing is that I'm all for the sector evolving into what it is, because it's not going to stay stagnant. It's just that when you got new people coming in, people new I just say, man, we just call it the sector. Everybody like to use the term the sector. It is what it is. I mean, you're gonna have new people coming in, new ideas, new things they want to talk about. I actually think the sector, as it grows, is going to be less and less about Umar anyway. So the less we talk about Umar, the more growth the channel the sector is going to be. And we just have to understand that's what it is. I mean, the content creators can get bigger. More people want to do content on this. People are going to be interested in, when they searching for something, they'll find us. And to me, I think that's actually a plus. Because if we just strictly talk about like it was when I first started, it's not gonna grow. I mean, my thing is that my channel didn't really grow. Even though when I first started doing the anti, against the anti-fraud warriors, my channel, it grew, but it didn't grow as much until I started doing more pro-black stuff and started doing live streams. And it just so happened the people that didn't like me would come up here anyway just to see what I was gonna say, and they would troll me. And so I just think that's just the natural progression, that the complexion of the space is going to change as it gets bigger and you got new people coming in. So I'm all for that. But my thing is this, Dr. Bombay, like I'm saying, like for people like yourself and and others, and even me, because I'm not about the fuckery as much, not nearly as much as I was. I just say that people who are going to do certain content, just continue to do your content regardless of what the sector. Be true to your content. If you're going to do positive content, do positive content no matter what.
Okay, my question, follow up. I was talking to T Pre. I work in finance, so she's into banking, and I was telling her, I said I was going to do a live dealing with financial literacy and things like that. You have another channel that deals in your profession, the mental health industry. There are a lot of professionals in this sector, like of course, a lot of people come here for the effery, but at the end of the day, there's a lot of professionals here, people with training and skills and education. What would it take for us to sit down and create maybe something called the Black professional sector, where like we come up with a schedule to do things, maybe like live from your channel? I do a live. I can even create another channel if need be to talk about certain things on a professional level, and we just build another damn sector, period. Like, do you think that's doable?
Yeah, it's definitely doable. I mean, anything's doable. The issue is that, like, say for instance, even on my channel, I talk about, my highest rated videos are actually talking about PPP loans.
Yep.
And as far as me applying for it and how I went through it, the process, then we're talking about PPP loan fraud. Man, my highest rated video has almost 3,000 hits right now.
Wow.
Because of talking about that. I'm just gonna be honest with you. That's just what it is. My lowest videos are videos which I'm talking about maybe like relationship stuff, or when I talk about the mental health stuff. It all depends on if I'm talking about the dynamics between like family dynamics, the videos are good. But if I specifically just talk about, let's say, just depression or whatever, I don't get. But if I say something about Black men not having good relationships with their mother or something like that, or those get really good views. So I think it could work, but if it's going to work, Dr. Bombay, you have to relate it to something that they can, like, say to individuals that they can relate to. Like, say, if we're going to do a financial channel, right? I would say we talk about, hey, what do you think about the financial stability of the FDMG Academy? Stuff that's, you got to link it in with some situation or people that they identify with. If we strictly just give raw information, even though it's valuable information, that they're not going to be drawn to it unless you relate it to people. Let's say somebody that's a rapper or something that went broke, or entertainer went broke, or someone tried to start a business and they went into these things, they practice poor financial management and stuff like that. That's the way you can get more, build a sector like that. So I'm all open for it. If have a Black professional, like, say in the manosphere, what's happening is that the people who are pro family and BMT, my brother, shout out to my brother BMT that's in the chat. There's a lot of people that are trying to, we're slowly going into a situation where the guys who are married, who have children and families, they're kind of separating and doing content together.
Mhm.
So I think the same thing could happen in this sector. If you want to do that, all the professionals, those who want to talk about finance, we just have to do it in a manner that relates to things that people like to listen to and talk about on let's say, for instance, like this, say the issue with young Pharaoh and the financial issues that he has with his channel being shut down, taking care of his children, and then you speak from a financial perspective of what he may be going through, how he managing his money, what are problems. You do it in that manner, people going to want to watch.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not saying that I would prefer not doing that, because to me, I had to learn that in my life solutions channel. It wasn't until I began talking about, let's say, a guy like Derek Jackson. I started talking about marriage counseling. I get 30, 40 views. I talk about marital issues with Derek Jackson, 300-400 views. There's a difference. I'm talking about the same topic, but I'm just applying it to a real life situation that people can identify with or relate to on YouTube. So that's kind of the way you can do it to grow your channel. You can't just the presentation of just raw information without making it relatable. They're not going to watch it. But if you make it relatable to a situation or a person or news, something that's on the news, yeah, they'll watch that.
Like, for example, I know what you're talking about. For example, you always talking about psychological issues, right?
Right?
Well, I know a person who has psychological issues,
Oh, come on, man. Come on.
and we could talk about this person all day. And
Really real lot.
I'm just saying. I mean, since I'm slow and all, just, yeah, it is what it is. But I mean, it's a good idea, but you know, it all depends on who's listening. It all depends on who
Well, I can
wants to
tell you
listen
this,
to it.
man. You could do a financial awareness thing just using Lennon Honor as the example. This Negro went to go get I ain't never heard of somebody going to buy a house with no tax returns, no bank statements.
How is he doing nowadays? Still talking about Umar, huh?
Yes, he's doing the same stuff.
Can't keep the man's name out of his mouth for
But you know
no
what?
apparent reason.
He doing he's getting back to his regular numbers. He's doing about 800 to 1,000 people again. So
all unworthy shit. Because
YouTube don't have a 401k, so
right.
Liquid.
And,
It's true what you say though. I made a video called something about how to create a budget and something, because I always tell people, everybody always asks me about the stock market. They want to talk about Bitcoin. They want to talk about individual stocks.
Oh yeah, Bitcoin is a big topic. Very yeah.
And my first question I always ask is, I mean, and I know they think I'm being a smart ass, but I always say, do you have a fully funded savings account? That's my first question. Or do you have a budget?
They don't understand what fully funded means, because
then I will explain. Yeah.
Because when you say fully funded, you talking to somebody that probably ain't got nothing funded. So to me, like the way I was taught financially, that fully funded mean having 3 to 6 months of your monthly income.
Yeah,
now, that may mean something different to somebody else, but imagine a Negro that can't save $10. That.
I tell them 6. I say 6 to 8 in today's climate, because of like I said, and the reason I was saying that, because before COVID hit, I drained. Unfortunately, I was crying while I was doing. I drained a ton of portfolios, liquidating stuff, because people got jammed up. And the sad part is, the government, their fix was, allowing you to be able to take up to $100,000 distribution without penalty or a loan for equal amount from your 401k. The problem is they didn't create a strategy for you to put that money back. Like, it would have been nice if the government would have said,
they didn't care. They didn't care.
exactly. I'm like, so what are these? So now the question is, we're still in COVID. So what are these people doing now? Like, you've taken out $45,000 to survive. And my whole point is that you weren't prepared, because even in a pandemic that rode 12 months, you should have been able to get through it. You know what I'm saying? But it's how we live. That's why I always start with the budget. You know, I'm like, let's see where your money is. Because when I talk to clients and stuff, and that's the first thing I like to look at, I'm like, let's do a financial spreadsheet and see where everything's going. And man, they get shocked when you show them, like, damn, this is how much you're eating out. This is this lavish car that you don't need. You got cable with 1 million channels you don't watch, you know, so you start to find things. And then before we start talking about investing, but most people always want to run to, I got a friend of mine. He's the Bitcoin expert, man. He was down with it from day one. He builds the mining machines and all that. He comes to me with this. I just told him, I said, man, it's not my thing. He's like, man, come on, get on this. I'm like, look, bro, like you said, your grandkids don't have to work. I'm not at that point. You know, basically he's built generational wealth already in his lifetime. And I told him that, I say, bro, I don't know about this. Like, come on, man, get in on this, get on it. You'll be sorry. Now, of course, maybe I would have been sorry, but I just didn't like the idea of it. But he's the expert. I was going to bring him on live, and I asked him, but he's a busy man. He's a consultant for businesses and things. So he's real busy. I said, dude, he said, anything you need me to do, let me know. I said, I need you to come talk to people about Bitcoin. Now, the reason why I'm not promoting it and I'm not telling you to invest in it, but I feel like, let me find y'all an expert that'll come on and he'll tell you everything about it. That way you can say, damn, I know everything about Bitcoin. For if you want to know how to build them mining machines and all that, he can tell you all that stuff. He can tell you possibly projections. I don't want to say projections. That's I shouldn't have said that. No one can predict the future, but he can kind of tell you some of the latest information. And I was trying to set that up, but it's just, you know how business people, it's hard to get them. I probably had to catch him on a damn plane, alive from a plane, and he don't have that though. He ain't balling like that. But if he had a Learjet with a satellite uplink, I could probably get him to do it live in the air. But I'm still trying to get him on because I want people to know. And that's my biggest thing, is like teaching people. Shakim Ra had a couple of he had a financial series going. I jumped on there and talked for about 80 minutes about different stuff. But I was kind of just trying to get it all out. But I want to do it in a series, you know. Right. And that's why I wanted T Pre to come on, because the thing is about banking, you know, you hear people, I even heard Angela Rye. Damn it, I mixed them two girls up. She was talking about black banks and why it's important. I keep telling people, Killer Mike was pushing that. I said, man, that sounds good, but once you put your money in that bank, you know, to get that money out, you're going to have some good credit, or you're going to have a plan. You can't just say, well, I'm banking here, let me hold $50,000 because I want to open up a Subway franchise. It's not that easy. So that's why I wanted to group some of us together, because for me as a people, I think the financial thing is the worst thing why we're not succeeding. I know we got the whole, you know, systematic racism, but I think number 2 would be our financial illiteracy is kind of holding us back, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Financial literacy is definitely an issue in the black community. And that to me is one of the reasons why we don't, black people don't understand, even in business, the concept of networking with other black businesses to produce bigger and better functional black businesses. We don't understand as far as our financial literacy, we don't understand the benefits of that, because that's how white people produce more wealth, because what they'll do is they minimize the risk by having other people partnership and investing in things over time. And they constantly do it. They make bigger and bigger companies, they merge, and they engage in financial agreements that benefit both parties or all the parties involved. And there's a lot of things in regards to finance, because, you know, my thing is that there's a lot of things that high school education is not going to prepare you for. College does not prepare you for financial literacy. That's why you'll see professionals who can be highly successful, but they're bad with money. I mean, that's just what it is. You can be highly successful, you bad with money, and then you're broke in 10 years.
Well, let me
Yep.
say this about Bitcoin. I'm still studying on it, but I do know enough to know this. If you're not holding something in your hand and you can't go to the dollar store, or you can't go to Best Buy, or you can't go to Walmart with it, because let's just say for financial sake that you need money right away, right? All the power goes out. That one little card that you had, that little computer chip, has all your information. It's called a wallet. And that wallet can go from anywhere from like $100 to $200, depending on what kind of wallet you have. So you putting all your money into that one wallet. The power goes out, you can't use it. You can't use it. And I don't invest in too much unless I know the full detail of what Bitcoin or Wattcoin, what they really represent and what they mean. But it's a good trade because a lot of people want to actually trade for it. So you're gonna
Right.
get the people with a lot of money and a lot of influence who want to trade for that particular Bitcoin. And you forget that there's a particular person who who took his Bitcoin and had sold Tesla or something, or bought Tesla for like a certain amount of money. Now, if you can do that, if you can play your cards right, then that will be the way to go. But again, I would read on it first. If you want something of value, I would invest on silver and gold. That way,
Those
if the stock,
those stand the test of time.
right, but you have something of a value. Again, I can hold it in my hand just in case the stock market crashes or something drastic happens, because again they keep talking about another shutdown or talking about another mandate, but you have something in your hand of value. You can't hold Bitcoin in your hand. That's all I'm saying. Just continue to learn from it.
Right. What's up,
If you
BMT?
Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is BB. Yeah, I'm just stopping on through. Um, I guess y'all talking on. I guess Dita Rail's talking on carving another lane or carving a new lane, and I can tell you right now, even himself, he will tell you, it's not easy. I wouldn't ask anybody to do something that I myself ain't already doing. So if you're going to talk about starting a new lane or start something, like, in case in point, like we started the BBN. Okay, that's the Black Balance Network, and that's by me, D. Durrell, and a few other content creators that have access to it. And the thing about it is, we do talk about a whole assortment of stuff, even down to what we did. We even did skits. We were the only one in our sector that does skits, actual skits, and that you can actually learn from. You got to learn how to market towards your people. I believe what the brother was saying about giving out information. There's already a group that does that. They're called the Black Brain Trust. Respect to them, respect to them, but their view count isn't that high because Black people like to be entertained while they're learning. Sad to say. So if it was something in which you want to teach something, you would have to do it in a sense where they are being entertained, where they don't know that they're learning. but they know that they learn. Does that make any sense? So that,
Right.
that's something that I know some people are like, what? I don't get it, BMT. I'm telling you, that's the mentality of a lot of these people. And so that doesn't make it wrong. It just means that we have to try to meet them at some type of halfway point.
Yeah, I agree, man. You got to have topics and things that resonate with them. I think it's very important. What I'm learning right now is I'm looking at the content creators that when they come up, my content is requested. And guess what, VMT? I'm surprised based on the people who follow me. Guess who comes up when they click on this person? My name usually comes up. Bullet Gotti. I'm like, what the fuck?
So if you look up then Bullet Gotti also. That's very
Yes.
interesting.
Bullet Gotti?
Yes.
For real, for real?
Yes.
Bullets. What about him?
Is relate? Like, okay, so here's the thing about it for YouTube. Depending on certain YouTubers, depending on how our content is, they have a correspondence of an algorithm of who we relate to. Which that surprised me that they would relate D the Rose content toward Bullet Gotti's content. So the people of Bullet Gotti would see on their feed the Rose videos will pop up. So when he's talking about PPP loans, a lot of people from the hood will try to learn PPP loans. So they
Sure
probably
do.
so they will watch D Darrell because they're like, oh snap, he's showing us how to do PPP loans. You know what I'm saying? People from the hood from Bullet Gotti's channel, they will watch his show. They won't. I've seen it happen even for my channel. Certain groups, I didn't think that they did with certain stuff for certain people. Nah, they just come around a certain channel that they fit in. Like I got divestors that watch my channel, and as well as Proud
Right.
Boys.
A bunch of them.
A lot of them. They would blow my mind. Even though I'm not even for divesting or for the Proud Boys, but they come to my channel all the time, and me and D Darrell have talked to them. We've talked to them and had all kind of conversations. And actually, a few of them even come by and trickle into D Darrell's channel and they watch the clouds.
Right.
So,
matter of fact, earlier today, man, I had Queen of the Valley when we were doing the live earlier. They Queen she a TMHC. She was up in there talking to me.
and that episode that and that's the thing about it for the brothers that y'all talking with D Darrell. The episode that we did earlier today, we sat down and talked about it, and we already mentally had it of how we wanted to do the episode. Y'all brothers get what I'm saying? Like some of the episodes, I would sit down with D Darrell or sit down with one of our content creators, Faith, and we will go over how we want to do the show and what platform. Shout out to Mahogany Roots. So there's different content creators that work and talk behind the scenes on where we're going to do the show at. Something that I even talked with D Darrell, and it's up to how y'all want to run in y'all sector, was Rumbles. I'm not sure if y'all even know what a Rumble is. Have any of y'all ever done a Rumble before?
We do something similar, it's kind of called the after party or the after show. We usually do it after debates. It's kind of similar to that, Right. I was telling them tonight, because we actually did a debate show tonight that actually did pretty well, and I was telling them that I was talking to you about pitching a few things where we can. And I told him, man, if we talk about topics that relates to something like in regards to like red pill relationships between things and so forth, we can get guys from the women in the manosphere, the womansphere and the manosphere to come in and debate. Because I told them, man, they don't. And I was telling them, man, these guys love debating new people.
Yep. I was gonna send you the Pump and Dump music video. I was gonna send you that.
Oh, you saw it, huh?
Yeah, I saw it. I did see it.
What'd you think about it?
The pumping what?
Yes, the Pump and Dump video, man. This shit is crazy. Tell them about it. What'd you think about it?
Man, oh man, it's.
Is this another twerk video or something?
Our people need help, man. Our people need help. The
Our people been need help, but
the guy on the goddamn park bed. Yeah, man, child support. Yeah, child support. Child support. Child support. Yeah, man. Fuck you, bitch. Child support. I'm like, man. I'm like, oh my gosh, bro. Trauma bonding. Like, this is crazy.
Is it even worth? Is it even worth seeing? And where can you find this? And where can you find this pump and dump? Where can you find this at?
Type in Pump and Dump and put a guy named Ramil Amir.
Ramil Amir.
And you're gonna see
RAMIL.
Okay. All right. I believe you.
I do think, man, as I was telling you, man, if we did a debate, if Teapot would do it, man, we did something debating on should black men choose Pan-Africanism or pro-black over red pill. I'm telling you, man, they'll be out in
y'all will get a bunch of people coming to y'all sector to check y'all, check on y'all. That will be publicity right there.
Have you ever debated platinum before?
Well, we I'm gonna say we did a formal debate, but we had discussions with him.
Niggas crazy. Niggas is just freaking crazy. But I mean, I kind of, you know, he's in and out.
Platinum is not all that extreme as some of the
I
other
know. You know, I got mad respect for him because even though he act crazy, but Big Truck is hilarious.
Big Truck is a fucking
he's hilarious. He is freaking hilarious. Every time he come up.
BMT, Big Truck taking over for MOT as the out of control and shit.
I think the thing about it is because I think me and D-Ron have been in this space for so long. It's just another day for us, like in the space. That's why, you know, I definitely welcome a lot of you brothers to, you know, the Prophet of Thought. I think D-Ron could set that up for debate for y'all on the Prophet of Thought, and y'all didn't go have y'all want to meet some interesting people. Go to the just go down there to the Manosphere. Go to Ramil Amir, Bernard Rowley, the Black Woman's Breakdown, Jessica X.
Man, we were talking about Jessica X earlier today on the debate, man. They was the guy that we know named Be Accountable. He actually contacted Jessica X and Shway Celeste to debate.
Where y'all going to debate at?
Huh?
Where y'all going to debate at?
We have a debate show here.
Oh, that's going to be awesome. That's going to be awesome.
Huh?
He said it's going to be awesome.
Did she agree?
Excuse me.
Yeah, but they didn't agree. They never. Well, I think he said he talked to Jessica X and she responded, but Sway never got back with him, got back at him or whatever. But he was wanting me to debate Jessica X. I told him I already been there and done that.
I mean, she's good at what she does. I mean, every time she gets on the spot, it's like her whole channel was lit up, and she get money on top of that. It was like just talking the way
Yeah,
you talk, sounding the way you sound. That's a,
but
I
the thing
mean,
about Jessica X got a whole army behind her of men that
mhm.
I don't know. How can you explain it, BMT? How she evolved. She had a whole
So,
she had a whole group of people just protecting her to make sure she got what she was at.
so first off, her claim is her climb. If she played the cards right, one, she went up against Taz and Nyla, and
Mm.
and she was also she sat in many chats before. Remember when she just used to be in the chat, and she
Right.
listened to a lot of Manosphere content. But I mean, like listen and absorbed it, listen to the talking points, and she started to root and understand that one, she understand these men want one simple thing. They wanted a woman to listen to them. And so once she started playing
And
that
they
role,
got it.
correct. So she would repeat and say and agree with them. Even if they sounded stupid and all kind of dumb shit, she would sit there and agree with them. Now, here's how we know that it's not realistic what she does. Because she's done shows holding men accountable for child support and different other stuff. Guess what the men did? They dumbed it down. They didn't support. They didn't listen to her.
Sure didn't.
So when she would try to hold the men accountable, they didn't give a fuck to listen to her. What the hell was she had to say? But when she would do the pick me, oh yeah, so men of this, men of that, blah 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 blah, she would be wholeheartedly attentive and be doing everything.
Jesus.
So they understand they started paying her money.
Big
Paying
money.
her money. Just
Paying her money to tell their truths.
correct.
And interesting.
We talking hundreds to thousands. We ain't talking about no small $5 two super chat.
Men willing to risk their own relationships and marriages just for
Shit,
this woman.
one risked his marriage. Shit, did it?
True. You know, one did that. You know, she done have men arguing in one space for her. You know, it's all kind of shit. Like
Now, just imagine that one day that Sunday when everybody was on my channel and I tapped out to like 48 or something like that.
Right.
And I was getting cash apps. I'd have had money in my pocket. But unfortunately, I don't ask for much. I don't ask for shit at all. So what she's doing, like, that's a money. That's a money grab. She knew what she was doing.
Yeah, it's all a money grab.
Ain't that a bitch?
The shit she got with and another reason why her channel got catapulted was with Kevin Samuel. When she did this Kevin Samuel interview, and then she basically working with him, even though she don't really say, but Kevin Samuel co-signed her channel, went on her channel a few times in the chat and so forth. You know, and then
I've seen him a couple times.
When Kevin Samuel had this issue with Crystalline Carlson and shit, and then she started doing the shows about the shit. Then the Pink Pill supporters start getting mad and coming on her channel, making her channel bigger. Before you knew it, man, Jessica X was doing better numbers than Crystalline Carlson. She doing better numbers than her right now.
Wow.
Yeah, man. So it's about money, man. You know.
And I thought Tommy Sotomayor was big.
The algorithm in the game, man. She understands the algorithm in the game.
Right?
Yeah. And I thought Tommy Sotomayor was big. That wasn't shit.
Man, BMT, we was talking about and I'm gonna let General D speak, but we got a female incel in that infiltrated the sector, right? And I told him, I said, man, we used to hearing the stuff she talking about. Black men can't build, black men are despicable. And I told him, I said, this is stuff that I'm used to hearing. This is nothing new for me.
Yeah, it don't even phase me. I don't even lose sleep anymore. As I said, told that conqueror, you loser, X, Y, and Z. I'm like, okay, cool. I can camel
Man,
my lifestyle, so can be the rest. No, we're not pressed.
Yeah,
Okay.
I told him I'm used to hearing this. This is nothing new for me.
it ain't new for anybody. That woman was just scared. That's all.
She had a lot of issues. What's
I
up,
know.
General D?
Hey, D Darrell, can you hear me?
What's up, brother?
Why vote me out?
Vote you out?
That's what you said in the chat. Can we
Nobody
vote?
asked to vote you out of anything.
All right, here we go.
Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, you mean when you were on the panel?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I asked because you were basically monopolizing the show, and I didn't like where the in my opinion I didn't like where the channel where the context of the show was going, because it went on to this thing where people pocket watching Flacco, and I was really doing it because I didn't really want to hear about you investing your money where you want to invest it. I didn't find that interesting, because I don't think it was none of anybody's business. So I wanted to talk about more of the issues in regards to the sector, not whether you gave somebody $5,000 or not. I didn't find that interesting, to be honest with you. And I didn't like the fact that people were, all in your business about your finances. So I really didn't want to hear that.
Okay. Yes, sir. I can accept that. I understand that. I just want to make
Yeah,
something
man.
clear.
I mean, it had
Yes, sir.
nothing really to do with me
No
not liking you or
disrespect.
nothing.
No disrespect. So we can make it clear. No disrespect. Yes, sir.
Right?
I respect you. I have a ton of respect for you. Yes, sir.
Appreciate it. Yeah, man. Because it was like, I mean, didn't you not feel comfortable with people worrying about how you spend your money?
Well, I felt very comfortable because I just could answer their questions, but when I was going back, as I do, and look at it, and I see that, and I'm like, wait a minute, wait. So no disrespect, D Darrell. Like, I respect you, but I just thought, like, damn, man. So I misunderstood, and I apologize for my misunderstanding.
No, it's okay. It's cool. I mean, it was no big deal. I mean,
yes, sir.
I
No
feel like-
misunderstanding. Just to be clear, no misunderstanding.
No, we
I'm
good.
not.
We
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're good, man. I was just like, I mean, you kind of talked about the offline interactions and stuff, and I'm sitting here like, man, look, I'm like, man, let's get this brother out, because we talked about, they basically turned that into like what, over an hour or so. They trying to figure out why you
Exactly.
gave money, and
Yes,
I'm
sir.
like, really?
Okay, I didn't get it that way, but I get it that way talking to you, which is what I do. I want to come. No offense. Not that I meant if you said something wrong, I don't do what they do. I just want, clarity, but I appreciate you.
So my thing, General D, like, what do you think about? I mean, it's your money, man. So I can't tell you what to do with your money, and people want to know what $5,000 mean to you and shit, and I'm like,
yes, sir. Right? You know,
$5,000 is
$5,000. Come on, D Darrell. Yes, sir. Come on, right?
$5,000 not a lot of money to me. It ain't to me, but I know everybody not in the same position. But I'm like, I'm gonna be honest with you, brother. Like,
$5,000 is a lot of money to people who are not humble, sir. If you can take it that way, if that makes any sense.
Right. I mean,
I built it. You built what you got.
Yeah, my thing is that I'm just gonna tell you for myself,
Yes, sir.
I mean, I have five. It's not a lot of money to me. And so forth, but
Yes, sir. Of course.
even with the level of income that I have, I wouldn't invest $5,000 in anybody in this in any sector. That's just me, but that's
Yes, sir.
my fun. I can't tell you what not to do with your own money, but um, because my thing is that I, I I just look at it as entertainment. You know, somebody put on a good video, I'll give them $100 here and there. Like I've been pocket watched. They told me that I'm basically funding a whole criminal enterprise. So I get where you're coming from, because I've been
Yes, sir.
scrutinized for giving the money that I've given, and I've given a great deal of money to people for certain type of content. So
Yes, sir.
I feel where you're coming from, but I'm like, um, hey, if that's what you feel like giving, that's what you feel like giving. I can't tell you not to do it.
Yes, sir. I respect that, but not a but. Maybe it's a but I have some stuff that I need to learn. But um, I just see this from another view, from another level, like the real stuff. Because people take this and they say they don't take it off YouTube. They can say that like once I shut it down, but it's but yes, sir. Sir, you're in mental health. You know, and I'm just speaking from that viewpoint.
Right.
And so whatever it is that I donate to Flacco, I just believe in that brother, and I'm trying to get him up out of negativity.
But I want you to understand, you can't buy
Yes,
him out of the situation.
No, come on. Either of all
No,
people.
no. This is what I'm saying. No, listen
Of
to
all
me.
people.
Hold on, listen to me.
Oh, my
This is the
brother.
base. Listen to me.
Dang.
I know. Listen
Yes,
to
sir.
me. Listen.
Yes, sir.
The reason why I'm telling you is that if you want to give him the money because you feel like you like his content, but
That's not it though, sir.
no. Let me finish. Let me finish,
I'm
brother.
sorry. My apologies.
Whatever reasons you feel you're giving him the money is up to you. Okay, if you like his content, you give him the money because you feel he earned it based on what you see and you like. But no amount of money can, I don't think, sway a person not to do the kind of content they want to do. That's what I'm saying. Because if his convictions are, I'm going to continue to do celebrity type or entertainment, or I'm still going to come with the fuckery here, they going to continue to do that no matter how much money he's given. So if you're going to give to me, I would keep it in the basis of, I'm giving him this money because I like the content or I like the channel itself and things like that. But as far as it swaying him to change, to do some things differently, I don't know if he's going to be able to do that, because a content creator is going to do the kind of content they want to do regardless. That's all I'm saying.
I totally respect that, and I hear where you're coming from. And that would be, to me, a very good message if that's what I was doing. But I don't donate to Flacco for content, sir. Like I really don't.
Okay, so
And
what's you're dope now? I heard you say you're donating because you want him out doing different things. You want his content to grow and do different things. Is that correct?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And what different things is that?
Okay. I'm D'Darrell, I think if anybody's gonna hear me, you're gonna hear me. It's not so much about I want him doing different content. It's just this is a negative sector. Do you
All
agree or
sectors,
disagree?
yeah. Most YouTube sectors are negative.
Fair. I agree with that. I'm not saying that this is the worst one on it, but my brother, I believe in the mental health of our people. When D'Darrell, that we are the least ones who are capable of seeking help. Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
Okay. So for me, it's not content. It's not about what Flacco does. I don't check in to hear Flacco talk about some celebrities or about anybody else. And I'm asking you, D. Darrell, just to hear me. It's not about that. It's just this brother has another vision, and I'm just trying to redirect that vision into something good. And I can do that, but I don't do that by telling him what to do. I don't want to tell him what to do. But this is negativity, sir.
Yes, but
Am
you
I wrong?
giving again,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
you giving him money is not going to stop Flacco from doing negativity.
I understand that. I'm not paying or giving for that.
Okay, what is your purpose for giving?
To support him.
Support him in doing what? I'm thinking if you're trying to support him, or because see, to me, if I'm giving, let's say, if I'm giving $5,000 to someone, let's say I'm giving $50, I'm supporting you to do content that I like to see. You know,
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, sir.
So again, what's the purpose then?
Because I want to see him do his best. I don't see.
And define his best. What is that?
His best is not in this sector.
See, again, when you say that,
can I explain, sir?
Go ahead.
Okay, so when I say his best is not in this sector, I'm stripping away like all of the dumb stuff. Like I'm just seeing a person at their core, like what they're capable of. I don't see, kind of like the messy stuff.
Right.
Now, I am so, sir, I don't know how to explain it. If I can't explain it to you, then I can't explain it to nobody.
Just say it in the best words that you can think. There's no right or wrong. Just say what you feel.
I'm trying to tell that brother that there's a better way to do what he wants to do. And I just want to support that. I don't support.
Yeah, but you're not defining what that is.
Oh, that's fair. Yes, sir. That's fair. But how do you define what a content creator does, sir? That would be like me telling you what to do on your channel. I know I cannot go to somebody like Flacco and say, hey, get up out of here, yada, yada, yada. I can't do that. But what I can support is the vision he has behind him and what he says. And people on here don't get to hear those conversations. So they see the nastiness, sir. Like, see, Darrell, the only thing I got to tell you, and I'm losing my voice, is I'm trying, man. I'm just trying, man. I am not caught up in him or anybody else exposing people or doing what they do, but I cannot control that. Would you or would you not agree that that would be bad for my mental health?
Right.
Yes, sir. So all I can do is try. I don't do what I do to support the stuff that goes on. But if I can get him to see that people care and there's somebody out here willing to do and believe, I'm going to do that. And I have to take responsibility. But I'm not supporting any fuckery, sir. What they doing is wrong. You know what they did to you. You know what they did to you, sir. And I respect you to your core, sir. Come on, D. Darrell. Now, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong, and I'll stop. But I don't support the fuckery. I'm just trying to get them out of here and do something better, sir. That's it. Tell me I'm wrong, and I'll stop.
Okay.
I mean that, D. Darrell.
I'm not gonna say you're wrong for donating to somebody you like, but I do think that I'm not gonna say you're wrong, but I think your intentions are somewhat misplaced because
yes,
you're I'm perceiving what you're saying is I'm going to donate to him to encourage him to do better. But in that, it doesn't, you know, require him to actually change what he's already doing because he has no real, um, no real reason to change. I mean, Flacco doesn't. To be honest with you, Flacco don't really do videos and streams in this sector, but he
Yes,
comes on the
sir.
panel. But he comes on panels and so forth in the sector. So he's still here, but he's just not doing content here. Um, and there's nothing wrong with that. So, um, again, I mean, I mean, you have a right to give the money,
But
but
if I was paying him, and if I was in control of him, and if that was not in alignment with what I see, would I not pay him to do that? Stop going
you,
on these panels, stop popping up.
you can pay him for what you want to
I
pay
don't.
him,
Oh,
but he that's not going to change what he wants to do. Is what I'm saying.
you're miss. Come on, dude. You're missing the argument, sir.
No, I'm understanding you. I know you want him to do better. You want him to move out of this sector. You want him to do positive things, and I understand that. But I'm saying the way you're going about doing it is not going to be effective.
All right.
That's just my belief. I could be wrong. What you can do,
No,
confining your
sir.
to
I'm
him.
not saying you're wrong. I'm asking questions. I'm listening. I'm
Yeah,
really. I like
I mean,
listening.
but in all actuality, man, I mean, I really don't have an issue with you doing what you're doing. I'm being honest, and I mean, because I mean, people are looking at the fact that, particularly a couple of people that a person was on there, they was like really trying to figure, you giving all this money, and I'm like, it's really not a whole lot of money. I mean, it's a little chunk of change, but
$5,000, right?
yeah, but my
Okay,
thing,
what
they
is that?
looking at it from the principle, and then they looking at it from their perspective of where they are, and, as far as them, what that would mean to them. So, um, it's hey, I'm good with it. I don't really have an issue with it.
Hey, my brother, I'm out here trying. That's all I have to say. I'm trying, man. Like people talk about how ain't nobody telling these people what to, but I'm trying, my brother, and I don't pay for it. I support what that brother's doing, so that he can understand that he don't have to be here. And I don't know how to explain it. And if you don't understand it, then you know what? I'm crazy.
I'm not gonna say you. So don't say you're crazy. I mean, I just think that hey man, I feel where you coming from and why you giving. Giving is a good, heartless thing to do. That more, African people, I mean, more people should practice. But everybody don't, do things at the same level. And like I said, man, you pretty much are, giving what you feel is appropriate, and it's not hurting you. So hey, more power to it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I get from it. So hey man, hey shit, more power to Flacco. You got someone that's willing to invest in you and so forth. It's I wouldn't have turned the money down if I was in this position. So um they can't really tell her do anything. That's just how I feel about it. It's just a part of the situation. I mean, it's really simple to me, man. It's just the people who were on the panel, they were making a big deal out of it. I have no reason to be looking at someone's channel to see how much money they make and who gets this and what. I'm not
Right.
into that.
Nah. But are you willing? The question is, are you willing to change if someone is offering you money to make that change? Remember, I had that same situation happen to me before, and obviously, this person tried to turn me into something that obviously I wasn't willing to do. But this person turned me into a monster that night. She got what she asked for, but against some people that particularly I don't know, it was like that don't make no sense. But big ups to Flacco, man. He won't turn down no money. He ain't gonna turn down no money, man. How much is you willing to pay him though?
Right. Well, I feel you. Well, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, brother. Any last words?
Yeah, I'm tuning. Well, tune in tomorrow, D, because we're gonna have to clear some shit up.
Right.
Not with you, but with some other people that
I feel
just
you.
won't leave
People
shit
want to know
alone.
you before as you doing this, and when you in the conscious, where you a good guy, you're not. Now I'm like, oh my god, these people, man. It's funny though, but
he's pan Africanist. He's pro black, but he's talking to a mixed breed. She's still black.
Exactly.
Fucking idiot. Anyway, go on get some sleep, D.
All right, brother.
All right, man.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'm about to go ahead and get out of here, man. Get me some rest. It's 3:37, later than what I need to be up. I'll be going live later on today, probably about 1 or 2 o'clock. I'll be doing some content throughout the day. Y'all have a good night. Peace.